And what is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome here to GLL Chicken Dinner or Nothing. And to all our viewers out there, good evening to all of you guys. My name is Vel, alongside with Archer right here, and we're gonna be your cast for today. And we've seen all the teams a while ago. Once again, we will witness 8 countries who's gonna battle it out for us to know who's gonna be the best and who's gonna get that sweet $400 for the first week of the GLL Chicken Dinner or Nothing. Archer, we're back.
All right. And yeah, I hope you guys grabbed your snacks because we're going to go in for the long haul. As again, we're going to go for 6 rounds of non-stop PUBG action only here in a chicken dinner or nothing. And again, game number 1, we're going to be heading down to Miramar and we're just going to wait for a bit. Then we're going to get started for our first match. So earlier we mentioned the teams involved and we have mentioned who are we rooting for and
Mhm.
the wild dark horses in the game, especially with Australia joining in the fray along with Thailand and Philippines. So we actually would love to see the other countries stepping up in this battlefield for that chicken dinner.
Yeah, I can't wait for them to duke it out for sure. And apparently, again, we're gonna repeat it again. We're gonna see 4 weeks of action here in PUBG, and they're gonna win a total of $2,000 for all of you guys. And they're gonna be going against their fellow streamers, their fellow influencers, and they're gonna play with their friends, with their viewers, with their fans. Maybe we can see some pro plays here for sure. And knowing that this is gonna be Miramar, well, apparently you can do a lot of things in Miramar. We can see a lot of a lot of ridges. We can a lot of range, long range battles, just like what you said.
Mhm.
And dude, I really can't wait for this first match, dude.
Same. And yeah, with the long range matches and the open fields, you really need to prioritize in getting vehicles as well. So we're going to be seeing some road rage action
Road
also
rage.
here. Yeah, we're
Yeah.
going to be seeing some like shooting out from the windows and
Yeah.
going to be like racing towards a good spot in the map. So right now, again, just hold on to your seats, grab your snacks, and we're going to be starting our first game in a bit. But yeah, while we are waiting, do share the stream and also spam the team that you are supporting, as our content creators would love the support, especially this is just no ordinary chicken dinner tournament. There again, like Vil said, we have a cash in stake for this tournament.
Actually, I really like the name Chicken Dinner or Nothing. If you don't win, you will get nothing. But if you will win this one for sure, you're gonna take home $400. All of you guys really want it, dude. I mean, winning $400 for this. I'm gonna ask you, Archer, because you are a streamer as well. You are a streamer. You are a content creator. What do you think is the experience of all these teams who's gonna battle it out for this tournament?
Actually, some pressure would be added on. We have pressure definitely just by streaming. We completely play differently with just us playing without the stream. But now, them streaming with this type of pressure, the competitive pressure, maybe this could change the game style of other members, or maybe it could motivate and light the fire under them that they have to perform better. And yeah, I'm actually excited. Like you said, we might actually see some pro plays here. Despite just them being some, like me, like a content creator, a streamer, we might actually some pro plays here. And we are excited to see that.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I really want to see the plays that they will do here in this tournament right now, going into the map one for this game. And to all the viewers out there, later on, tell you the rules of this tournament. And we are now seeing the second 8 teams who's gonna battle it out. We have Obayed from Bangladesh.
Bangladesh, yeah.
We can see players from Bangladesh. We have we have from Indonesia. We have from Thailand, Malaysia. Two from Philippines. One from India. One from Australia. I'm I'm from the Philippines, but actually rooting for the Australian team actually because they're the only one who
Yeah.
who's the only Australian team who's at this tournament. And for the other teams, we have two from Indonesia, we have two from Thailand, we have two from Mongolia, one from Hong Kong, and one from Asia as well. Well, from Hong Kong apparently. I really can't. This is the first time that I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna cast a tournament with with a team from Hong Kong apparently.
Oh yeah.
So I really can't wait for them to duke it out
Yeah.
and to show us the things that they've practiced for. Well, in terms of practice, apparently, you have a lot of things to keep in mind while playing PUBG because the thing is, we all know that for sure this is on max loot.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna see all these teams that will that will wearing level three armors, level three helmets, and they have that good weapons for them to use, and it's
Mm-hmm.
really up to them on how can they utilize everything that they have.
Yeah. And like you said, we're gonna be going on all max loot. You don't have to worry about the loot economy that they have to share. And with them having the max loot, they don't have to worry about scavenging from items. They can just go all out, get everything they need, find a good spot, and like you said, duke it out with the other team. So we're gonna get some heated matchup, possibly even in the early stages. And like you said, it's very interesting to see the Hong Kong team. We might actually see a dark horse emerging for our 6 games in this week number 1. And I would really like to see some action as well from Wokboy Gaming from Australia, as they are really ravaging through. Australian teams are really ravaging through other tournaments ongoing right now. And yeah, it's actually just great to see, even due to lockdown, GLL, SpawnPoint, having this chicken dinner or nothing still going on despite the lockdown is just amazing to see. And I can't wait to just go with in our game number 1. Yeah. So
It is.
yeah, there.
It is,
All right.
and now, ladies and gentlemen, to all the people who just tuned in, GLL PUBG Chicken Dinner or Nothing is a competitive take home the weekly chicken dinner, ladies and gentlemen. Without further ado, this is the game 1 here in Miramar for the GLL Global Loot League. Chicken dinner or nothing. Once again, we can see all these streamers who's gonna battle out 8 countries, 16 teams, one winner. Who's gonna win this? Archer, let's get into it.
All right. Now, thank you for that. And we're going to be cutting through Miramar right in half from south of Los Leones up to north of La Cabrera. And right now, we're seeing the dispersion of teams just being cut in half. We are seeing teams just dropping off just south of Los Leones, possibly going to Puerto Paraiso. And actually, there's just 3 brave teams entering the area of Pecado. One
Mm-hmm.
definitely in the hot drop, and actually it would really pay them off as well, as because
There's a team right there beside them though. They're just trying to kill that player though, but he's not dealing any damage at all. But hopefully he can do something about it. The thing here is. For the green team, we can see a 3-1 split right now. For that player who's beside the Team Malaysia, he's just trying to scout this perimeter. He's just trying to scout this area for his team as well. But the thing is, on that neon green team as well, which is Team 15 is inside the perimeter of that neon green team.
yeah, and actually, like you said, it could be beneficial and actually harmful at the same time. Having in game number one. Because again, here in game number one, we could actually see some testing the water phase. They would know who's aggressive. They would know who's landing in this position. They would really have a good feel of what will happen in the next 5 games. So I would love to see some aggression from other teams. And yeah, definitely going to phase number 2 or 3, we're going to be seeing some bloodbath.
Indeed, and now we are seeing the team of OmBhe from Indonesia going in the north of Labendita. Most likely, that is a perfect place for them though, because there's a lot of compounds out there that they can go to. There's a lot of ridges as well that they can use that they can use for their advantage. And
Team Mongolia just being the kings of the mountain, actually it could really be beneficial as well if they're actually looted already with good scopes, good guns for long range battles. It would
Mhm.
really benefit them in the mountains.
Apparently, 4 team as of right now. At least there's someone out there who's got a ×6 scope, but others are just trying to do something with that red dot as well. But it's not really worth it if you're going on top
Mm.
of a hill or a ridge or anything. But at least though, they're just really trying so hard for them to win this. And for Team Acolytic, we can see Shrizo trying to scope here in this point of the map. Hopefully he can see one, because there is Team Indonesia just waiting for the right moment, and now Gon's been shot as well. Shrizo, where are the team? He sees one trying in.
Ooh.
Nice damage here from Shrizo, getting that enough damage for that guy from Indonesia to get up his economy
Mhm.
from meds, and
Yeah.
just trying to get anything for his advantage.
Yeah, and letting them know that we are here and you're not safe anymore. We have spotted you, and eventually, let's see how would our teams react here. Now, team Wokboy from Australia now being shot as well. We are seeing actually engagements here.
Oh, look at
Like,
that Killuaa with the time
ooh,
8 scope. Might see someone there on top of that hill, but he can't even deal damage on that guy.
gonna be a far off shots here. But yeah, you can actually just deter members from just being close to you. Could actually be good as well. But yeah, you would love to get them get a bit closer, especially with this long ranges. But yeah, I guess he would be confident enough because he has this 8 times scope. And right now, I'm actually loving this. Everyone has their own compounds, and everyone just defending it. Eventually, maybe preparing for the next circle.
Oh no, we might see
Mm.
an engagement here from Team White Shadows versus a Thailand team here, but is it gonna be worth it
Woo!
for them though? That is a push coming out of Team White Shadows and trying to spray down him, but he sees no one.
Yeah,
But
and
apparently here in the minimap though, we can see the Team One or the yellow team just trying to duke it out from that team in the middle.
and they're gonna be engaging with 2 teams as well. They are really having this huge perimeter, and they might actually encounter with the blue team as well, alongside with the incoming red team from down south. And they're just beside with another team, so they're actually in the middle, trying to cover as much ground as possible in the mountainside, and they're getting fire shots in both sides as well, north and south.
This is gonna be a tight situation with Team Collector right now. They can be sandwiched at this point of the map, but it's really up to them on how can they utilize all the ridges in here in that point of the map as well. For from Team Ezo right now, or Ezo from Team Mongolia, at least they're just trying to play passive here, going in the side of Team 15, but Team Wokboy Gaming from Australia, just trying to do a Fast and the Furious mode
Yeah.
with the squad.
Actually, that's pretty dangerous as well. But yeah, you
It
know.
is. Look at
Oh
that!
my God.
Oh,
Oh, they did a barrel roll. Number 2. All right, they survived
two
it.
barrels for the views.
Actually,
go.
that's why it's so dangerous.
It
If
is.
they do explode, it's gonna be all of them. None gonna
It
be
is.
left. And
Team White for Team White Shadows, so this is gonna be a hard thing for them because they only got 3 players. I think but there's a spray down coming up from Wolf guy, but that is not enough for him to kill the Indian team right here. Wolf guy just really tries so hard for them to shut down the team from India, but the thing is he's so far, and that mini 14 is really not working from him.
And yeah, he's just raining down bullets whoever's near that mountain, and
You can do it.
they do get the message. They have to
Yeah.
leave, and right now very successfully holding down the mountain. And even though they have a huge perimeter, they have a 2-2 split, and good for them that they are really holding down 4 teams around them. Just being
Pete's
having
one.
Ooh.
Pete's one might kill that guy. But here in PUBG, in the pro scene of PUBG, the thing here is, if you know that you have a fair shot, if you know that you will kill that guy, you will pull the trigger. But if
Yes.
but if you're having second thoughts, if you're just, if you are doubting yourself, might as well not take him down, because the thing is, if you know that you can kill that guy, he has 1 point for you. But if you are doubting yourself, might as well not do that, because you are giving your possession to
Yeah.
your enemy.
And yeah, like you said, especially here in the open fields. There you go. I think we
Oh, look at that! There's a
Enzo
lot
going
of
down there.
There's a lot of takes
Ooh.
out there. Pink Abdi taking down Team MOF as well, but Kane from Hong Kong taking down Pink Abdi as well. And now this not yet over. There's gonna be Mongolia versus Thailand, ladies and gentlemen. Ezo PUBG trying to kill that guy from Thailand, but he's not going to do so. He just went inside the warehouse. Might as well do something about it. But MC Lone Soup has a clear view of that shot, but not gonna be able to pull that trigger, because the thing is, he doesn't want to show his location for their team.
Yeah, definitely. And because they have a one member, there you go. From Team Enzo, just lurking in the shadows, waiting for the right opportunity, spraying down, going left and right, downing one, definitely ending that guy. Now moving around, hoping to get more bloodshed on Team Lady Fox, and right now Lunsop trying to scout out, but the movement from Team Enzo and the defense here from him could really benefit him, because he is gatekeeping the downed player. He
Indeed.
could actually lure one before he gets get downed here.
Ezo PUBG is in a tight situation right now, but Lone Soup there with the flank, trying to kill that guy. Ezo PUBG! Oh, look at the flank of Ezo PUBG taking down MSC Lone Soup right there. But the thing is, it's gonna be that is a 3v1 situation. It's hard for you to win that kind of team fight though. But Ezo PUBG really tried so hard, taking down Lone Soup from Team Thailand, but it's really not enough. But it's really not enough for him to take down everyone at this team. But now we have Pete's here. He notices someone that they're inside the smoke, just trying to be really sneaky here. But
And
they're
actually,
really
they have 4 kills. They have
4 kills
actually
already.
almost wiped the squad, or maybe just a whole squad in that. And I'm really liking the aggressions from teams here. They are really gatekeeping people from moving right now. And they're just trying to, put the pressure on them being in the open, but yeah, they just bought time so he can up his teammate.
And our friends from Malaysia, ladies and gentlemen, Pete's is trying to get revived though. But from Australia, I really like the position of, because that. Ooh, look at that Kane! Kane is now down. Fastamad's taking down Kane right now, but Fastamad's taking down UncLeDrewTV as well from Team Philippines. But this is a bloodshed coming out of Philippines, because the Mongolians are doing it, ladies and gentlemen, and UncLeDrewTV, Armada, and the Team Philippines, which is UncLeDrewTV, is now out of the game. The second team is out of the game. Team LOF is really doing it, ladies and gentlemen. But Kane, look at that. Kane, they're with a 2K. Something taking down Team WS, but it's not yet over for you guys. King EXO trying to take down 2 players. He sees 1, he sees 2, trying to go with a 3, and now 3 men from Indonesia is now down. King EXO is really doing it. Mofre right here with the nade, trying to take down everyone here in Indonesia, and might spot 1 though. 50% HP for that guy. XSO sees 1, taking down, finishing off Indonesia. OmBhe says goodbye.
That was crazy. They didn't know what hit them. They got took out so quick before they could even blink. They were blindsided by that team swiftly and as quickly as possible. They didn't even have time to react. That was an amazing wipeout from there. And especially what happened there as Team Philippines also passing through that ridge side. They got wiped out as they were just driving through with their vehicles. So basically that was Death Valley for 2 teams just happening a few moments ago.
The thing is, they're not even doing anything for the Team Philippines. They're just driving on the side of the road, just trying to chill with the music on, trying to listen to some hip hop beats or anything, and just there's someone right there on top of you trying to gun you down. That is a really unfortunate move for the Team Philippines. They really tried though, but the thing is, for the Team Philippines, that is the very bad thing for you as well. Because if you are trying to go out of the battle or inside a battle, please. It's just like get a maximum of 2 to 3 vehicles, guys.
Yeah.
Don't go inside of 1 vehicle. I mean, look at that. 3 men inside 1 vehicle. That is a total disaster for them for sure.
Yeah, that's a death wish, definitely. Especially
Indeed.
having a Miramar, having multiple elevation areas here. But I hold that thought, the Lady Foxy and company still holding the power grid, not letting anyone in. But they have to hold it down against 2 other teams, and they have to move as well as the circle does not favor them right now.
Salapao trying to spray down all these teams from Mongolia, but on the kill board right now, Fanshi J taking down 1 player from Team Ako, but Team Mofre, which is picked, is one of the. Maybe we can see the. I mean we can say that guy is the MVP for his team.
Having those movements and kills, downing people left and right, definitely it's really safe to say to do that. But yeah, with that Eng666 having that kill on the mountainside, he's not done yet as well as Team Philippines joins the fray as well in this firefight.
Schneider Kyle sees 1. Well, Schneider Kyle taking down Madara from India, though. I mean, you will really know that this guy is from the Philippines because of his name, which is Schneider. I mean, you can't see anyone from the Asia Pacific region and the whole Southeast Asia that you're gonna name yourself Schneider. Only in the Philippines. So apparently, who doesn't know Schneider? Schneider is it's a show. It's a show from Japan, apparently.
And yeah, only in the Philippines having that name would really hype him up. But with that said, we are now seeing kills left and right as we still here in our circle at the Death Valley, having teams dying here. It could really smell bad news for teams just getting here, because this is a huge high elevated mountainside. If you are not positioned well, you are easy pickings from teams that is already positioned up the mountain.
The question is, who will get onto the top first? But because if you will get onto the top first, you will get a lot of advantage here for sure, because you can see all the teams that will go in inside your side and all the teams that you will see on below you.
Yeah.
So let's see and who will get that advantage here in this game. But Dreams here taking down POP. Shadaka is now down as well. Uzuhoy taking down him though. But we are now seeing Team SS 2 players from them. We have Wokboy Gaming and DR Dudu here. But Skippy, this is the team of SkippyStreams. But the question is, where is SkippyStreams?
Actually,
yeah, that's the question.
Where is Skippy? But yeah, they're still holding on. But yeah, Dream SYR here trying to pin him down, having some backup, landing some 30s here. Another push from his teammate. Gets gone down as he goes prone, but almost gotten taken out. Pete's almost
Pete's
got taken
here.
out there, but yeah, with that, they have 1 kill on the board.
The thing is, for DYQ, they're just for Team Malaysia. They're just baiting out that guy who they just took down though. But now we are now seeing MC Lonsup from Team Lady Foxy. We all know that Lonsup here is one of the best players here in Thailand. Hopefully they can he can be an ace player here for their team. And apparently we have 24 left and 9 teams remaining for this game. As you can see, the blue zone is slowly going smaller right now, but Flash is now trying to popped off by Team Indonesia, but MORBID right there. That is the spray down. Sees no
Oh
one
my
though. Lady
God.
Lonsup is now down as well. He needs to get cover, but Shrizo from Team Ako taking down him. So there's gonna be a huge problem for Team Thailand. 2 players from Team MORBID right now just lurking, waiting for the right moment for them to pull that trigger. There's gonna be Indonesia versus Thailand. They're just waiting patiently for this.
Actually, that was a high risk, high reward. Team Lady Fox really,
he sees one.
that's what happened. They really betted that we should go in first in the circle with the motorbike, but having one casualty. But them landing the circle first, they managed to gatekeep that team from getting in and still having one more member alive.
In terms of gatekeeping, I really want to see that thing in if you really want to gatekeep, Irango is a good way to go. But hold that thought. Chinese actor, ladies and gentlemen, taking down Shrizo from Team Ako, and the free ghillie suit for him for sure.
Yeah, and having the mountainside here, he landing 5 kills. Chinese actor is on fire here, and they're at a good position actually. They're actually just behind 2 teams.
That is
And the
actually
Team Australia
correct.
as well is just still hiding. Team from Wokboy Gaming is still there, just
It's Wokboy on
waiting.
FB. Yes, indeed, it's Wokboy on FB. I will assume that that is the team captain or the streamer of that team, but he doesn't know that there's someone right there
Yeah,
behind him.
someone
PM
behind him.
from Team PMA. Team PMA trying to pin down those guys from Team One More. He doesn't know that Wokboy is right there below him, but one thing is for sure, Wokboy is just not gonna do anything. He's just gonna most likely wait
Yeah.
like that, just prone and
Oh,
wait
there
for
you
the
go.
circle for sure. But one more, ladies and gentlemen, taking down Wokboy Gaming here. But one more. Here we go. 4 teams. I mean 3 teams now. Vacancy is now down for their team. That team from Bangladesh taking down that one player from Team Thailand. Snorlax right here, ladies and gentlemen. Just finding where is Vacancy. I need to get him up.
Actually, this is really smelling bad for Team One More as they are like just as I said it's gonna be blindsided and they're gonna be pressured by the circle. They're at the low ground and other teams like Team Malaysia, Team Thailand, even Bangladesh are positioned already and they still have to get in the circle. Team One More would really have a hard time here as other teams would be gatekeeping this mountain. And if you do go to the right side of the circle, it's so open. But right now, One More is still trying to get in, forcing themselves in the circle and managing to actually get some kills here.
Oh, look at that. One kill coming out of Dr. Dudu right there, taking down Lady Foxy from Thailand. This is gonna be we have 4 teams remaining, ladies and gentlemen. We have 3 teams from Team Thailand, and we have one from the Philippines as well. And we have one from the Philippines, yeah? Am I correct?
Yeah,
Am
I think
correct?
I saw it.
All right,
I saw it too.
all right. And now from from Bangladesh right here, we have Mantasif Khan together with his team. But ooh, they're getting tired. The Dipto is now down. One more really wants to take down Mantasif Khan as well. But Dreams, why are there on top of that ridge, just waiting for the right moment, just trying to lurk out, just trying to get that advantage here on top. But the thing is, for Team Thailand, are they gonna see Dreams or not?
I like how they knocked on the door and pushed it right open, kicked it down, and they still managed to get in that circle despite Bangladesh gatekeeping them from entering that circle. I like the aggression and the tenacity from that team. But what happening is Team Peach right now would be gunning them down from above. It would really,
It
again,
is.
have them disadvantage as
Oh, He's
Despite
getting
the
tagged.
disadvantage, they're still pushing through. This
It
is
is.
really amazing stuff from that team.
All right, Archer, I'm gonna tell you this. There are two Filipino teams out there just outside that is outside the circle that far from up north.
Yeah.
That is Team Philippines. They're just really trying to play this really slowly though. They're just gonna wait for all these teams that will just gonna do a third party here, and
Yeah.
we have 2 players from them, 3 players from Team IM, and 3 players from Team Malaysia as well. Pete's one sees one from Thailand though, but he won't able to kill that guy. But look at that Chinese actor with a flick, with a kill, taking down that player from Team Philippines. And now Rai Gaming will pop that smoke to help his team to be revived. But the thing is, Chinese actor has a perfect view from Team SkippyStreams, taking them down. Chinese actor with a total of 6 kills in this pocket, and from Team Malaysia,
Oh my
14 kills.
God.
14 kills for him right now. But the thing is, Team one more. He sees one, try to go with a spray, and now Team taking down as well. Winner, chicken dinner. Congratulations to Team Pete's one, despite of their advantage. But I mean, despite of their disadvantage, with their movements as well, they did it.
Yeah, they did it like they were so clean with that, having at least 15 kills on the
Mhm.
board and getting the chicken dinner. They really dominated in all aspects, not only in gatekeeping, not only in climbing the mountain. They really did everything as from the start, from the mid game up to the late game. They saw teams coming by their way and they
It
made
is
sure they won't see the light of day after they see them. So after seeing the kills, they have a total of 16 kills.
16 kills, man.
It
This is a
would
lot.
really, yeah, it would really put them in a good spot in the leaderboards and would really cement the dominance coming in the next 5 games.
The question is, are they going to continue this kind of for Team Pete or for Team PMA? But actually, props to the Filipino team, because despite of them having 3 players only,
Oh
they
yeah,
managed to get it on the third place.
yeah, and that was a really tough game for even for anyone
Yeah,
having the mountainside, having that death valley of some sort, and
indeed.
they were just racing to the top, and the pressure was real with the circle even putting them in the open side. So it was really a death trap for anyone, but still they landed with 17 kills.
That is actually correct. And now, ladies and gentlemen, once again, congratulations to Team PMA for getting that first chicken dinner. He and team here in a GLL chicken dinner or nothing, ladies and gentlemen. After the break, it's going to be map number 2. Once again, I am Vil. Together with me is RJ Paris. See you after the break. And we are back now here in GLL Global Loot League for the chicken dinner or nothing. Once again, we are cast for side with me is handsome Archer Perez right here, and we've seen that game one a while ago in Mar, and we've seen how the team PMA duke it out with a total of 16 frags. Archer, that is amazing. What are your thoughts on
Actually, it's like mind blowing. They really placed and cemented their position in this team, the a team to really look out for. As they gatekeeped, they boxed out teams from entering certain areas and definitely making sure ending teams left and right. And not only they did get the kills, they also got the chicken dinner. So they're gonna be sitting pretty with, correct me if I'm wrong, at least 27 points, and that would really shake things up and would really give space to them. And like you said earlier, would we see the same aggression, or they would be toned down by the other teams?
that is the thing for Team PMA on how
Mm.
will they utilize, on how will they maximize, and how will they still engage here in game number 2. Well, the question is to all the 15 teams
Mm.
out there, actually 15. I'm gonna I'm gonna do the one team because they already won.
Yeah.
All right,
Mm.
to the 15 To the 15 teams out there, it's really up to them how will they play this because they've seen how PMA play this. They've seen the plays of other teams, and it's really up to them on how will they do all the strategies that they've practiced though. And again, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's get into the game number 2. The question is, are they gonna still win the second game or not? Are they still gonna continue their momentum? Archer, let's get into it.
All right, now we've been seeing teams just dropping left and right, as you can see here as well from Skippy Gaming. He's being surrounded by a team here from Mongolia. They're just scouting around. They are not looted
Look at that.
whatsoever. Try to get someone.
I really like this. I really like this though. And now Chokyu just trying to evade all these vehicles by Team MOF from Team Mongolia. I mean, this is really amazing though. I mean, he tried twice. He tried twice, man. But for no avail. But the thing is, here for Team
Oh my god.
Ezo from Team Mongolia as well. Let's see. This is a very tight situation for all these two teams, though. One from as this could be a 3v1 for this compound, 1v3 from the other one, and now Hannah try hard, just waiting. He sees one. That is the spray coming from him. Hanax taking down Lunchboy from Team OB from Indonesia, trying again for the second one, just lurking, waiting for the right moment. He sees one, trying again for the second one, trying to go with the third. Can he see? Ooh, I think he's not gonna see one though, but there's right there, just right behind him. 3 men are now down for Team OB. What are you gonna do?
This is gonna be really mind-boggling if they do pull it out, because they do have the advantage now. 2 of them are down. They're just trying to bait, hopefully turning left, and that's a good peek out. But again, having a backup from the flank backside, ending a team very early on here in Erangel.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, this is gonna be a bad situation for Team OB. It's just for Team Ezra right there. They just literally wiped OB away, dude.
Despite having just 3 members, they definitely got 4 kills on the board just like that very early on. Would really give them confidence entering game number 2. And I like teams adjusting from earlier to now, and I would love to see more bloodshed coming out from other teams.
And now we are now watching Team Ako from India though. One M is
Prison
right
side.
there. Yeah, one M is right there in the prison. This well apparently we are now here in Erangel.
Ah, yeah.
This is the OG map, PUBG. This is the map where it started all.
Yeah,
the thing,
where
dude.
it all began.
Indeed.
And I like how the nostalgia feels. I've been playing this for years, and it just love seeing it, how it evolved into this Erangel 2.0 and all, having new areas to look out for, new areas to be careful in terms of angles. And right now, we're just seeing teams trying to slow down the pace, just trying to avoid other teams now. Unlike earlier, we're really amping up from road rage, trying to run down members from Team Philippines with a vehicle, having a confrontational at the apartments. And right now, we're just seeing some teams just moving along through the map, as the circle is just at center of ruins.
Mhm. And now we are watching Team Wokboy Gaming here from Australia. WG Wokboy on FB, like and share. Free promotion.
Actually,
Free promotion.
entering Pochinki, they really want that Pochinki cloud for that promotion as well. And they might actually encounter our number 1 team,
Mhm.
PMA. They really are confident coming from game number 1. And as you can see, we have a loot drop here. The crate is just near the hospital. But yeah, no one's near that. But yeah, let's focus on Pochinki. We're having at least 4 to 5 teams entering that area, and the top team is also there. Maybe gatekeeping people from entering that perimeter.
This is the perfect map if you want to do gatekeeping, ladies and gentlemen, because um the perfect area, well, apparently is bridge side. This is the perfect. That is the perfect time for you to gatekeep this map right now. And now we are watching Team Kane from our friends from Hong Kong. Sees one from Team WS though. Is he gonna commit that? I think.
All right, and now we're just gonna be seeing some like poking in the water, trying to test out the water. Maybe they know, they are certain someone's there, trying to check it out even further. There you go. They did get
Acolytic.
information here, and maybe he's calling some
Acolytic.
backup.
For sure, 100%. He can hear that there's someone that they're inside that inside that compound though. Now vacancy. Just waiting patiently from team one more, but there's someone right there outside. Two men are now outside from Team India. We have Acolytic and we have one player as well here in the back. And for Acolytic, he's just playing it safe, man. He's just trying to go on, but vacancy now. That is a spray down coming from vacancy. Goes out at mini 14. Is he gonna? Is he gonna take down that guy? I think not, but more like the first will be taken down here for Team 1M, but vacancy, they're taking down Death Threat, but Death Rate 99 taking down two player from Team Thailand. But that is this is the only man remaining, and we have vacancy right here trying to revive his teammates. But one thing is for sure, Acolytic needs to go back. He needs to do something here. There's three men from Team 1M.
By the time he would
Is he gonna return? Yes, he will return.
He will. He knows two are down, but the low health, Popo would really up him. Now, going to the passenger seat, still moving, he would drop down and land some shots. And he would like to take out this team. One more guy comes out. The backup's here. The cavalry is here. And they would be wiping out.
That is
Team
the power.
One more.
That is the power of Team Acolytic. You killed one of our team. I will finish off all the teams that you have, all the players that you have. That is a revenge of our friends from India, from Acolytic, ladies and gentlemen. I really like the thing that they did. They took down two players from team one more, and that is their advantage already. They know that they can do that. They know that they can do something about it because the one who took them down is just one player from Team Acolytic.
Yeah, and it's amazing how Acolytic just entering the very dangerous area and just trust his teammates that backup will surely come, because the other team is the two other members were nowhere close to that area. He just went in, trust his guts, trust his teammates, and eventually wiping that team out. That's what a pure show and skill of teamwork and communication with that team.
And well, apparently we're just testing out the waters. 53 alive this point of the matchup. Well, this is actually fast, Archer. This is really fast. 9 minutes into the game, 53 alive, 14 teams left. This is actually really fast. And let's see if they can. If they can kill all these players faster though. But Team Mofre know that there's someone right there on that compound. For Fastamads, they're just lurking as well with the 3-1 split too. Fangshi J, actually the Fangshi J is actually what do you call this? I've casted one of his teams for sure. This his name is kind of familiar, to be honest.
Alright, at least we have some experience coming in here, and maybe we should probably we would see some highlight kills from him. And as of now, we will see from Team MOF just trying to circle around. But here, Team Philippines having a gun down showdown here with Team Hong Kong. Mountainside against our apartments near school. Trying to drop some smoke, hopefully get some cover. But right now, Hong Kong is struggling. They're being scrambled. They don't know where to go right now, and maybe they would be eliminated in this firefight.
And we are now seeing UncLeDrewTV. That is a tight situation from Kiambi now. Is now down from G or from Team UncLeDrewTV. But UncLeDrewTV is the only man remaining for his team. Let's see if he can make something out of nothing. And now UncLeDrewTV driving in. He sees Acolytic right there on this left flag. But the thing is, for UncLeDrewTV, he's gonna go straight onto the team of our Indian team as well from Team KLL, but now Killuaa. Note there's someone right there. That is the spray down of that SLR trying to take down UncLeDrewTV, but is it enough? I think it's not.
Ooh. That was actually risky, but actually benefited them as well as a team leader from the Philippines just moved out and just made sure that they could still get placements because that battle with Hong Kong was really bloody. And good thing they didn't really pass by in the house of Killuaa, the kill house of Killuaa there, and still managed to be alive for Team Philippines.
Killuaa from the clan of Zordik, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I am watching that. I love that. And hopefully we can see Gon as well.
Mm.
Hopefully we can see Kurapika as well. I really love that thing. And now Wokboy Gaming here. Just trying to play passive here in this point of the map. Point of the two. 47 alive, 12 minutes on the clock. This is actually really fast. But for Team SS, are they gonna push this Team WG, or maybe kind of far as well? But for Team Hong Kong too, they're just really just trying to find the perfect place for them to hold on to. And now Obayed is here from Team SS, from our team from Bangladesh here. Obayed Mantasif Khan. I really like your name. Mantasif
Mm.
Khan is really powerful.
Yeah. And
Mantasif Khan.
the name itself has its intimidation factor, but
Yeah.
right now the circle is just an open field just southeast of Gatka, and we all know this area is just plain open fields.
Mm-hmm.
It would really pay off if you do get a compound, if you do get the ditches there. It's gonna be really interesting how our teams would rotate to this circle, as we are going to be entering phase number 4, if I'm not mistaken, in 20 seconds.
Yes, it is. In terms of rotations, apparently, in terms of rotations, you need to have that solid rotations for your team. That you really need to know where to go after you go to after you go to Pochinki, where is the next thing
Yeah.
to go? It's really up to you guys, but hold that thought. We are now seeing BFW Rampage second down Shader KL, but missed 007 is now down as well. But look at that.
Oh.
This is gonna be Mongolia versus Bangladesh, ladies and gentlemen. Mantis Ifkan is waiting for the right moment for him to pull the trigger. Obayed sees one, but he's not gonna be able to kill that guy. Switch to times 3 scope, but he's now getting tight as well. He doesn't know where does that gunshots though, but Muba spray down there, 23 damage on that one player though, but draws out that SLR with a 4x as well, but won't be able to take down that team from Bangladesh. But there's someone right there in front of them though. Mantasif Khan trying to take down the team of Lady Foxy here, just trying to destroy that door as well, just to give him a perfect view for all those opponents. And now from Team Malaysia, this is gonna be a team fight for him. Dr. Dudu needs to be really, really cautious right there, because there's someone up there, which is Chinese actor, the MVP of the game a while ago.
Now, Chinese actor still at it with a very aggressive playstyle, but he did get hit by 81, and the spray down from Drew from SkippyStreams actually would
Oh!
get him down from Pew Pew, but from the other team as well, they are sandwiched. They are sandwiched by Team Thailand and Philippines, and it's really smelling bad for our top number 1 team, as PMA now just hastily trying to get some smokes down and hopefully get their teammate up. And we would see how this would develop now. Teams would really hear everyone coming in and trying to make the firefights in this mountainside, and everyone just converging in and trying to join that firefight.
I really like the positioning of Team Philippines and now PMA as well. And as you can see, Chinese actor just got pewed by Pew Pew there with that Mini 14 as well. And now the team from the Philippines already knows there's someone there at their right flank. But from Team Australia, just that guy is just really lurking so hard right now. There's someone right there outside the safe zone. Dr. Dudu and friends. Team SS right there. Um, Outside the same zone together with Team P1, but are they gonna? Is this gonna be worth it That's gonna be the question. And now for Team Australia, they need to go inside the safe zone quickly because the danger zone, the blue zone now is giving them a pain in the ass for sure
Yeah.
because the damage is really that strong now.
Yeah, it's just eating their life away. And having, I just saw their medical economy. He has 20 bandages. Yes, it would just sustain the life that he has right now, but I think it would not be enough. And that would be it from
Rampage.
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 It
Is this
won't
gonna be?
really
Is
be
this gonna be
enough.
more than one
He's gonna
HP?
be
Oh
down
no!
due to the
No,
circle alongside
no.
with his other teammate from Australia. And right now, Team SS from the Philippines just gatekeeping them from
Indeed.
entering the circle. And as you can see here, they have Team Uncle Drew has been eliminated as well. He has been hiding from the north side, and as we have one more team from the Philippines living, and they would be eliminating from the team from Australia with the help of Team
Wokboy.
Thailand.
Yes, that is true. Wokboy Gaming is now down, but it's not yet over this time. For this point of the match, ladies and gentlemen, this is gonna be one situation right
Oh
here.
my
One team from
God.
Bangladesh trying to take down the two players of Team India now. Abdi really needs to do something. He sees one, he sees two, but he's now getting tired as well. 38 HP left for Abdi right now. He needs to stay cover. But Mofre right here, where are the other players? Where are the teams of Abdi right here? But now Lynch just lurking inside that inside the point of the map, but now P1 trying to go inside the bunker. Pete is now down. Han Lucky taking down Gunjal as well from Team Bangladesh. Obayed is really doing a good job taking down these players from Team Malaysia. Pete needs to be revived, and now he's now revived up. He's now up now. PMA Jervis, he sees one trying to take down the team from Team WS, but the damage is not enough for him to kill him. Ezzo taking down Fanchi J, and now Team Morbid from Indonesia and Izo from Bangladesh is now over. But look at that. That's going to be a 2v1 situation inside the bunker. But the boom here from the grenade, taking down two players from Team Thailand. He cooked that grenade quickly. And that is a smart move coming in from Team India.
He said, if I'm going down, I will take you with me. Taking two members, and that actually would cost them really hard, as they thought they would just get an easy kill right off the bat, rushing him in that little compound. But yeah, he really planned that out really well, that he's gonna go down, he's gonna take someone with him, and not only one, he got two.
He got
And
two,
managed to
yes.
down one more member. The grenade smart plays here are really showing. And earlier, the 2-on-1 situation in the house, he managed to down two because of a grenade as well.
That
So
is true.
they're really using the nades properly here. And as you can see, there are teams just fighting it out at the ditches, and it would not really benefit them, as they would be really needing to pop out, as the circle did not favor them.
Well, all these players are just utilizing their utilities because, of
Yes.
course, number one thing here in PUBG, just use your utilities. You have those smokes, just pop that smokes, use your nades, use your flashes, everyone that you have for your advantage. And that is the thing that he did. I mean, he knows already that he's gonna get killed. He knows that thing already, and that is the best thing for him to do. Like what you said. If you're gonna kill me, we're gonna be together as one inside the graves here in
Yes.
that bunker. I mean, here in that shack with them.
Oh my God, speaking of utilities, it's been dropping like hellfire here in the ditches, dropping nades and Molotov smokes, and they're just trying to maintain this order here, try preventing the push, but it will not be enough.
Oh,
PC with the aggression, taking one guy out, and that will be the elimination of Team White Shadows. Despite all of the Molotovs, the prevention of the smokes and stun and grenades, they did not accept that as an answer to not get in for the push. They knocked again at the door and kicked it wide open.
that is a 3K coming out of Jervis, ladies and gentlemen. We all know Jervis. He doesn't want Jarvis anymore. He just renamed himself Jervis instead because it's better. And nice 3K coming out for him. 21 alive, 20 minutes inside this game right now. And Abdi with one kill apparently with for Team MOF from Team Bangladesh though. But the thing is, for Team P1 and James YR and the Chinese actor and the squad is really doing it. Maybe this is gonna be a total annihilation for Team MOF right now because P1 is just slowly lurking in, slowly pushing inside of the side of this map. But one thing is for sure, they doesn't know that there's someone inside that house, which is MOF, which is Pink Abdi, and that's a spray down coming up. But the flick coming out of Chinese actor sees Abdi with the kill as well. Dyqarcy is now down.
How did Chinese? Oh, that
Like, I
was
have
the
no
ultra
idea, man.
instincts right
It
there.
is that
Oh
flick, dude.
my god,
Oh,
that
no.
was crazy.
I mean, that 45-degree flick headshot, that is really something for Chinese actor.
That was crazy. Like just popping out from the window, no idea that someone's aiming at that side. After the bullet being thrown at him, he just instantly flicked to his left side, landing that headshot, and that's crazy. Actually, they're well conditioned. They're a killing machine right now, and having 7 kills and probably getting their second chicken dinner for tonight.
This is like well, apparently that is a good prediction for Team P1 because they're just doing it, man. I mean, those teams, all those flicks, all those retakes, all those kills for their team is really amazing. It's just most likely, if they're gonna win this, it's just P1 is just too much for all for all the teams here.
Yeah, and they should really like try to find them very early on and hopefully get one out. As they did manage to
Oh, look at that!
hold that thought, but they wanted that team out. They wanted Team Hong Kong out with a nade. But here we go, Team Obayed being pushed by Team P1.
P1 is really going ham inside this game right now. Jervis knows that there's someone right there in front of them, though. He sees one trying to take down one guy, but nice damage from him. Might take down that player from Team Bangladesh as he sees one trying to go for the second, and look at that. Just Bangladesh is just literally flambéed alive. P1, PMA, Dreams, it's just really doing it, taking down almost 3 teams inside this game right now. 4 teams left, ladies and gentlemen. P1 still 4 members for them. They're just going ham. They're just really onto it, going in strong. P1, dude. I mean,
Oh my god.
are they professionals already? That is the
I
question.
think so too. They move so swiftly as a team. They just in it for the kills, and they're not over yet. Oh my god, there's another kill coming from Chinese actor. They're just going like once they see someone move, they make sure they won't move again. That's how deadly they are right now, and they're really just performing well. They still have 4 members here and having 12 kills
Oh
on the
my
board. They would
God.
now climb the mountain, having a good overview
Vision,
over
yeah.
the open field. They
Mm.
could actually just rack up more kills here. But now, what's interesting is the next circle is gonna be closing down in 10 seconds. If it goes down to the open field, they could actually get sandwiched by 2 other teams. But if they do manage to get the circle, they would actually dictate and possibly get the. There you go. They would actually might dictate it because they have the mountainside on their side,
Mhm.
and the other 2 split would be
Chinese
handling the
actor.
people from the open field. Oh my god, they landed
Chinese
the kill
actor.
again.
How many like that's like 300 meters away. He killed one, trying to go with the second.
What?
Chinese actor. Easy,
What?
ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. Chinese actor is really doing it right now, ladies and gentlemen. Trying to take down fifth from Team Mongolia. Chinese actor with 6 frags inside his pocket. Dude, this is the team of Pete's. Pete's knows who will
Ah!
win this
Another
for
one.
sure. Another one.
Oh yeah, Team Peach has racked himself with like demigods, not even demigods, gods in PUBG right
dude.
now. They're really dominating in this game. They have conquered the mountainside and even the
Oh,
open field. But there
but
you
wait,
go.
Jervis is now down. Hannah Tryhard is really doing it. 1v3 situation right here, ladies and gentlemen. Chinese actor, low on HP. Jervis is now down as well. Please try to take down that guy from Team Mongolia. But now we are getting two players from Mongolia. This is gonna be a 4v1 from Team Izu right now. We have Tryhard, but is this gonna be worth it? He needs to go inside and just get the edge of the circuit right now. Jaws out that nade, might get one. That is a question. Is he gonna kill one? Ooh,
Ooh.
missing that shot. But now at
Second
least
one gets him.
Jervis there with the Kobe.
Oh.
Hannah Tryhard, 3 points for him, taking down Jervis. He actually, for Pete's help, Pete helped Jervis with that smoke, but it's really not enough. But that is the spray coming in the Chinese actor. But Mofre says no. Pink there with a kill. Mofre is not eliminated, but now this is gonna be a 2v1 situation. Hannah, try hard. There's gonna be Mongolia versus Malaysia. Archer, let's go.
Oh my god, the kills just dropping left and right for Team BMA, but now they are in the advantage and they were just having two angles. Again, taking home the chicken dinner for game number 2 with total of 18 kills.
18 kills. This is absurd for Team Malaysia, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, props to Hannah with a total of 8 kills, man. Total of 8 kills. This is like a one-man team for
Yeah.
Hannah, dude.
Uh, with the name itself, Hannah Tryhard. The
He tried so
Tryhard
hard.
is real. Despite being alone in the open field,
Mhm.
managing to pin one team down. Not only no normal team, the top team. You managed to get Jervis as well
Yeah,
and landed the second place spot. But I just can't believe how aggressive and how deadly Pete's team is. Like,
I
it's
know.
so unbelievable. They even defeated their kill record of the first game of 17.
Yeah.
They were not like, they were still hungry. They landed now with 18. What are your thoughts on what's happening right now, Bill?
Well, apparently, one thing is for sure, Pete's picked the perfect players for him. That is the perfect answer for your question. Pick, I mean, Pete picked that perfect team for him, the perfect members for him.
Oh my god.
Congratulations, Pete, for picking the perfect members for your team, dude. I mean, I have no words apparently for Team Peace
Yeah.
because they're just going in ham. I mean, compound after compound after compound, kills after kills after kills. Now we're at a total of 18 kills. Last game it's 16. Dude, for
They're
Team P1, total annihilation indeed.
so true. And right now, they're just having a workshop right now. Like, they're teaching every kid out there in Erangel and Miramar that they are kings. And I would love to see more in the coming map as we go back to Miramar. But yeah, that's gonna be it for game number 2. I hope you guys are still hooked. Let's see if they keep that momentum. Again, I'm one of your hosts and shoutcasters, Archer Perez, alongside with the one and only Bill. We're gonna be seeing you later on, just in a short break.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? And now we are back here in Global Youth League. Chicken dinner or nothing. Bill alongside Archer Paris. Once again, we've seen that game number 2, which is apparently P1 dominated that game again. Map 1, P1 won that. Map 2, P1 done that yet again. With 16 teams on the map 1, 16 kills and now 18 kills for the map number 2. Once again, Pete's is really doing it for sure.
Yeah.
Team Pete's picked the perfect players for his team.
That I could agree on like 110%. They are all blood hungry. The accuracy of that team is just too crazy. Having flicks left and right just like that is like really close to like the impossible happening right before our eyes. And right now they're just unstoppable. Pete's again, like Vil said, is the creator of the best team right now. Having again two chicken dinners and
Indeed, for
landing
sure.
double
And
digit kills.
indeed, and now they're just apparently they have like 50 plus points now in the leaderboards right now, and the second placer is 9. So that's gonna be a hard thing a hard thing to beat. Apparently, if you want to go on top, you need to get at least like more than 20 kills if you really want to be on top.
Yeah.
And if you really want to get a top place as well, you need to eliminate P1 quickly or Team Pete. But the thing is, that is gonna be a hard thing for you to do so
Yeah.
because before you're gonna pin them down, they're gonna pin you down first.
Actually, that's what happened earlier when they were the pits earlier at the ridges.
Yes, that is true.
People were trying to like gang up on them. But the thing is, every team that tried to take them out gets eliminated. So yeah, again, like Vil said, they really have to focus on PMA right now, Team Pete's right now. But the thing is, if you do try, it's really high risk, high reward
Yeah.
because they will fight back. But yeah, Vil, what's your take entering game number 3 here in Miramar?
Well, apparently, we've seen them play in Miramar already back in match number one. But my question is, are they going to do the same thing that they did in game one? That's going to be the question for Team P1 right now. Are they going to go ham again and win this game number three? Are we going to see the first ever six streak here
Yeah, oh my
in this
god.
match? In this match? But it's really up to them, though. Let's
Yeah.
see if Team P1 can do that.
Actually, it's
Because
gonna be insane. But
it
they're
is,
really
it is insane, man.
lined up to do it. I think I have no doubt if it happened, I won't really be surprised because in the past two games, they're really showing that they could do it.
That is like more than 30 points deficit for the first placer and the second placer. And for the second placer, man, um, it's really it's really hard for you to be on top and with this kind of play style, with this kind of accuracy, with this type of players as well for Team P1.
Yeah,
But yeah, really hoping for the better for game number three here in Miramar. Miramar again, the battle of the ridges,
yeah.
the battle of the long range kills here for all these teams right now. And one thing is for sure, all these teams needs to step up their game and needs to rethink their strategy on how will they eliminate, on how will they do this. Once again, this is the game number three of the GLL Chicken Dinner or Nothing. Once again, we have 16 streamers out there, 16 streamers, 16 influencers that they picked their team for them to play with in this tournament right now. And one thing is Archer going inside this game number three. What are your
Actually, it's gonna be really difficult uh for anyone actually. Like you said earlier, it's gonna be 30-point deficit and they really have to take them out despite it being really hard to fight them. They really have to really fight Pete's, and we all know they really drop in hot spots because they are confident in their firefights. And also, I would like to point out the plane path is actually so identical, if not identical, the same with
yeah.
our first circle plane path. So I guess we're gonna be seeing some the regular drops, and I would like to add on that Team Malaysia, the only representative for week one, is just doing it. They're
Based
just
on a yeah, yeah.
doing it.
It is. Well, apparently based on the stats right now, they for the teams out there, there is a chance that they change their drop zone for sure
Mm.
because we can't see a lot of teams that they're inside the right side of the map right
Oh
now.
yeah. Mm.
But this, I mean, that compound is really interesting though because we have three teams apparently on that point of the map, and now there's gonna be an amazing thing for this two teams if they're gonna duke it out at this early stage of the game right now. But are they gonna battle it out, or I guess I think not. The team Bangladesh will just gonna go outside of the battle, but we have one player out there who's gonna scout this point of the map. But the thing is,
Oh, we
is he
got
gonna be spot out?
separated. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be really hard to respond to him if he does get down. Yes, it's gonna be really important for him to get info, but it's gonna be really crucial for him as well not to get spotted, because if he did get spotted there, it's gonna be 3 or 4 members from the other team just raining down on him, full sending and eliminating him without any backup.
Mm-hmm. And now Uncle Drew TV, most likely he knows there's someone right there on that rooftop as well. Death rate 99 needs to be very cautious right there because they're like players looking for you though. It's just trying to pin you down too. But now Shreezo, just now look at death rate 9. Slowly and surely, for sure, Team Philippines know this already. There's someone right there on their in front of them. But the thing is, Wolfie guy from Team Acolytic is just trying to do a flank for Team Philippines and Uncle Drew TV. That is a
Ooh.
sneaky beaky move here.
Mhm.
Move from him though, slowly and surely trying to take down Shreezo right there. But
Ooh.
Shreezo is just ready for the incoming damage for Uncle Drew TV. But there's someone right there on your left flank. But the thing is, Tracker M4 taking down Shreezo. What are you doing, man?
That was exciting, honestly. Like trying to sneak up from Team India. Shrizo, he's the one who got surprised because the
Indeed,
aim was there for Tracker, and he did get the firefight win despite having the low ground in the stairs as well. And the element of surprise was actually not favoring Tracker because the Team India knows that
indeed.
someone's coming up.
You
Pero
got the advantage.
He still lost, yeah.
You got the advantage already, man.
Mm.
He got the high ground, but the thing is, the flick from Tracker M4 tracked that guy alive, and now at least 1 point for Team Philippines.
Yeah. Getting that kill on the board is really crucial right now because yeah, the first place is very far off from everyone, but the second place right now is still up for grabs. Like there's 4 or 5 teams neck to neck, possibly getting that second place spot here in our tournament, and it's gonna be really crucial, especially if and only if PMA Team Pete's gets killed very early on here. It would be having a open spot to somewhat chase that score as well.
And we have Salapao together with Lanex from team Lady Foxy, the team of Lady Foxy. Probably Lady Foxy Lady Foxy is the only female streamer out there
Yeah.
who is playing at this game right now.
Yeah.
And well, apparently I've seen her play. I mean, I've seen her play her game back then, and he really knows where to pull the trigger. He really
Yeah.
knows. I mean, she really knows how to play this amazing for sure. And for Team OmBhe now from Indonesia, trying to go inside this compound, just trying to be safe as well, not going inside any dangerous point of the map. But at least this is Miramar. We already know how big Miramar is. So apparently, most likely as well, we're not gonna see any kind of action in the next 10 minutes. I guess, hopefully, or
Yeah.
it really depends from them.
Yeah, we definitely, it's actually safe to say that the teams really slowed down and pulled down a notch here in the speed of things in the games. Everyone was just really trying to feel on how they should adjust in the aggression of other teams. But right now, Team White Shadows is having a confrontation with Team Bangladesh, if I'm not mistaken. There's
It
like
is.
three or two teams here would be fighting it out just at the edge of the circle at Cruz del Mar, and it's gonna be really hard to disengage, especially if they do commit to a fight right now, as it's gonna be really open on both sides, and they don't have vehicles as far as I know.
But at least one player is now off to the other team now. But now Team Acolytic from India. Ooh, going back here in the Philippines from Team UncLeDrew TV knows there's someone right there on top of that hill. But at least he got enough damage for him to give him 50% HP though. But at least it's better if he will be able to kill that guy. But now P1, Pete's one, Chinese actor, one of the
Hmm.
top players in this tournament right now, has the perfect area. Chinese actor with 1 HP left though. MSC Lon Soup, the one professional player from Team Thailand, just trying to pin him down. But this is a very perfect ridge for them. They got the ridge, they got the advantage because of that high ground. But the thing is, this kind of open for them though, because if they got flanked, left, right, or like or behind,
Yeah.
this is gonna be a hard thing for Team P1 to be alive for sure. But at least they got the vehicle though. They have the mobility. It's really up to them on how can they maintain their structure as a team.
But yeah, speaking of structure as a team, I think it's safe to say as well that they have really good communication. And but again, having multiple teams flanking them from all sides would actually spell trouble for them. And let's see how would they handle that pressure later on in the coming phases. But right now, I'm actually predicting to see a circle still near that death valley we had before. But hold on, thought something from Team Kane trying to land some shots here from Team Mongolia from the other side of the valley. And it's landing. Actually, it's landing. They're trying to fight back. Pink XSO still trying to fire back as well, trying to spot out and get information from Team Hong Kong. And yeah, I am definitely seeing another Death Valley circle later on.
And yes, we have Mofre right here from Team Mofre, just trying to duke it out, trying to duke out all these players though. But look at that circle shrink.
Mhm.
Look at that! Look at that shrink of the circle, dude. That is huge, to be honest.
Mm. That's gonna be a mountain battle yet again. Again, we're seeing the Death Valley yet again here in our game number 3. And as you can see here, teams are just securing electrical grid yet again. It's gonna be a good spot in this phase number 2, but they only have a minute to maintain that and hopefully get the circle in their favor. But before that, they really need to have a good spot if they're not in that electrical area, as teams would be converging in really quickly, as phase 2 won't really last that long, as we're going to be entering phase number 3 in 40 seconds.
And now Team RIP or Team SS from Team Philippines trying to go inside the safe zone now. But at least they got the high ground for here. And it's really up to them on how can they maintain that advantage. But look at that, Salapao kills one, try to go with the second one. And but won't be able to see Deadly Allure here. But at least Kappa from Kane Kappa from Team Kane is now dead for sure. The team of Lady of Fox is really doing it slowly but surely. They really need to rack up more points for him. That is spirit coming out of Lonsub, is he won't be able to get enough damage for the team of Hong Kong or Team Kane though. He's trying so hard though, but at least Deadly Allure getting that 36 damage here for his vehicle too, and for Deadly Allure as well. But now BFW Rampage from Team Wokboy Gaming slowly but surely going inside this point of the map. Hopefully they can spot out one. There's someone right there in their left flank. Are they gonna engage that? I think not. The thing for them, for Team Thailand right now, they have the advantage because they already did the 3-1 split, but the team this right there on top of that hill knows that there's someone who will go inside them.
Mm. And with that, the movement is just being tactical right now. And despite the team at near the mines, it's gonna be really interesting how they're gonna come in, because they're at the top mountainside of mines, and they have to go down in the open field without any vehicles, trying to cross through the graveyard to the Death Valley. It's gonna be really hard for that team to cross out. But yeah, here in the mountainside from Team Acolytic, they're just trying to hold it down as long as they can. There's just near Team Philippines as well, holding this compound just at the very edge of the circle, and we're gonna be entering phase 3 in 30 seconds.
Look at that, we can see Madara now. We have
Mm.
Madara, we have Killuaa. All these Indian this Indian team really loves anime for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely, and they're channeling that anime spirit in this game. But yeah, as you can see here, uh, Team Thailand getting that MK14. It's gonna be really deadly in this long range fights, and would actually give them advantage as well with that level 3 set and that MK14. And actually, we had the same movement of the circle. Ha- That's crazy. That's what are the chances of getting the same plane path and same sequence of the circle? As we saw this earlier, power grid is included, and later on it would just move to the east, going to that Death Valley, and it's like a repeat of the circle.
Indeed, this is like a deja vu of what happened a while ago. But
Yeah.
now Acolytic, he sees one now. Is he gonna take down Hoopa from Team 1M? Just waiting for the right moment, just trying to scope down, just trying to fix his aim though. But I think he won't be able to take down Hoopa from Team 1M. That is a very safe move from Team Acolytic, just waiting patiently, to be honest.
Yeah, and that's actually the crucial thing, that you cannot stay still, because if you do, you would have like a collective just aiming down and waiting for you to stop. And right there, we have from Team Morbid. Even though they're at the top side, they got gunned down.
Yeah.
And hopefully they get their teammate up. And as you can see here from Team Bangladesh, team from Mr. Obayed, risking it, getting in the pickup, four-man
Go-
strong, hopefully
that
not
is
getting killed.
that is that is a bad thing actually for our team from Bangladesh. Outside the safe zone, one vehicle, two men outside, two men outside the UAV, the UAZ. So let's see if they can stay alive. They will go inside the safe zone though. But Team Morbid right here, Fangshi, Jahan, Lucky, and Ozu Hoi, with only three men with them. This is gonna be a bad thing for them because if they see four men in front of them, it's so hard to retaliate.
So true, and it's actually still an advantage for the numbers game, and we all know it's gonna be hard to fight, especially having off angles, one coming from the one side and from the opposite side. It's gonna be really hard to handle. But right now, they're trying their best to just pick off and move as much as possible to
Ooh.
get in the circle.
Look at that. Hold that thought. Lutch Boy taking down Killuaa and Madara right here. But Pink Mofre right here taking down Gonjule as well. But Killuaa is now down. Our team from Mongolia is really doing it for sure. Just trying to take down the players from Team India. But now we have Rampage. He sees one, but missing that second shot though. But at least for for Team Wokboy Gaming, they're just playing this super safe though, missing that shot again from Foreskin. But I think he won't be able to take down that player though. But hold that thought again, Team Ezzo taking down our team from the Philippines as well, and the team from Mongolia as well. But Hana try hard, the one who got 8 kills
Is
last
at it
game
again.
is at it again. It's taking down XSO from Team MFO. And now Lady Foxy, he sees Shiner Kill with the down as well. Mofre there with the spray, trying to take down that player from Team EZO. Mofre is the only man remaining for Team Bangladesh right now. 8 HP left for Mofre. He really needs to do something. He really needs to heal up. Goes out of first aid kit. But the thing is, Chinese actor, where the hell is Chinese actor? Taking down Mofre right there. Where is the Team P1? They're
What?
nowhere to be found, but he got that guy.
What? What? I'm speechless right now. How? They're nowhere near that. That's at least 300, 400 meters away, and still managed to get that finishing shot, ending that team's run, the first team to being eliminated in game number 3. And right now, we are seeing the same exact circle
Look at
from
Pete's.
earlier. Like the
Yes,
exact same circle, and we're gonna be
Chinese
heading
actor again.
yet
Look at
again.
that. That
Yet
recoil
again.
coming from Chinese actor, man. It's really on point here. Pete's one getting tagged, 77 HP left for him, but Unforgiven killing fifth from from Mongolia. Unforgiven and now taking down TKKE as well. But let's see from UncleDrewTV, they're still at it. They have like we still have 4 players for them though, but
Yeah.
Ezo PUBG there taking down 2 players from Team White Shadows, and they got eliminated too. But Team Ezo, slowly and surely, they're still racking up all those points for them to get that top 1 place. But more smokes are now popping off for this point in this in the church now. But for Team MO, are they
They're
gonna push
pushing.
our
Yeah, they
Australian
are.
team?
They're actually pushing right now, having Khan trying to scout it out first before they really enter as a 3-man strong. It's gonna be really interesting to see because they have an anchor here, Rampage, waiting, line and waiting. Hopefully, set this trap at the right time, and as you can see, they're at a stalemate. But the thing is, if the circle repeats itself, they would not be favoring that circle. Both of them would be running out in the open and hopefully have a good gun down. And hopefully their team come out victorious.
Indeed, and now at least Armada base taking down 1 player from Team Indonesia though. But now 1 player, I mean 1 team from Team Philippines is now down. But so this is gonna be this is gonna be a 4v2 situation from Bangladesh and Australia. That is the thing for Australia. Are they gonna obliterate? Are they gonna abolish? Are they gonna annihilate the 4 players of Team Indonesia? Which is we can see Obayed right there though, and the other players as well. But hold that thought. We are now seeing Team Acolytic right now, just on top of this, on this hill trying, and now UncleDrewTV might spat out and might take down that player from Indonesia, but I think he won't be able to do so. Tracker M4, the one who tracks all the dead here for Team Philippines. But I think for all those teams right here, all they're just doing is just trying to play safe.
Yeah. Especially it's a repeat from game number 1. They're actually just adjusting and hopefully learn from game number 1. But hold that thought, Team Philippines, Uncle Drew putting out the show here, taking down 2, but he did take some damage as well as other members from his team is down as well, hoping to get this firefight through as a 4-man,
Look at
hoping
that.
they get through alive as team.
Yes, that's true. And now look at Rampage. Slowly here, I mean, trying to here in point of the match with Tracker M4 taking down 1. And now this is gonna be a 3v1 situation where you can be where the hell is can be here? There's gonna be a 1v4. Now it's all up to Rampage right now. There's gonna be, let's see if Rampage can go on a rampage mode and take down all these remaining players from Team Bangladesh. But the thing is, the circle is now closing. You need to, and one thing is for sure, Rampage is just going in for the exit frags right here for sure. Rampage here with the flags. 1, and now will be able to take down 1 player, taking down 1 player for Team Bangladesh though. But the thing is, but the refrag coming in from Anvir, taking down Rampage from Australia, and that is a very big mishap from him. He got the view already, he got the scope already, he got the advantage going in for the flank, but he didn't get the kill, dude.
Yeah, sadly, he did not get the kill on the board because he did miss some shots very early on despite having the surprise advantage. But it's actually this is a repeat. This is the exact same spot on what happened earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Like Uncle Drew Team Philippines landing on the top north of the circle. Team Pete still at that same spot of the mountain, trying to gatekeep anyone getting to that spot. And actually, our Team Philippines is just at it, taking down Dreamer. But in return, DYQ and one more having a fire fest here, taking out 2 more members from Team Malaysia as well. So, Team Indonesia.
And the one from Bangladesh too, but look at that nice kill coming from Thailand, taking down 1 player from the Philippines as well. But the thing is, 1 player from Philippines will be taken down. UDTV is really doing it for sure. But the thing is, look at that. From Team UDTV, he took down 1 player from Thailand too. But the thing from our team from Indonesia right here, Acolytic is nowhere to be found. That's a spray down coming in from Hand Lucky, taking down Acolytic. And we have 15 left, 6 teams remaining here at this point of the game right now. But Archer, Chinese actor is already dead. It's really up to Pete Jervis and James YR now on how can they do the things that they did a while ago. Are they gonna win the game 3? That is a big question for him though. But Jervis there took down. I mean, draws out that nade but sees no one though. But on top of that ridge, he got the advantage, and now UncLeDrewTV trying to heal up, popped all those smokes as well just to stop the view of their opponents though. But one more here, Snorlax is right there below all these players out there on top of that hill. He got the disadvantage, but he won't be able to see all these teams as well. But Revive taking down one player from Team Philippines, UDTV. Two more remaining players for them though. But Team Malaysia, our Team P1 on top of this hill, doming out that Molotov. He knows it already. He knows it already. Oh, that molly is really on point.
That was so accurate, and they would really try to prevent Team Morbid here coming up from that side. If they do manage to that, they would be sitting pretty at the very top, looking down at every team possible. But right
Oh,
now,
Jervis
as
now
you can
down.
see, Han Lucky taking down Jervis, not letting the bullying and tyrant team keep that crowd. But don't worry, Dreams and Peach will try to avenge their comrade with nades and hopefully some gunfire suppression. But the pressure here from Team Morbid is too much. Actually, they're getting pushed off the mountain. And depending who wins this fight would actually be at an advantage in the following circle. As we all know, that's how Team Pete's won game number 1.
That is actually true. And now Team P1 with 2 men remaining. There's going to be a 4v3 versus 2, ladies and gentlemen. Pete, we're now trying to see him though, trying to find the heads of Team Indonesia right now. He sees one, but now Revive taking down one player from Team 1M as well. P1, James YR taking down 2 players from Team Morbid right now, ladies and gentlemen, trying to take down one player, but Fancy just says no. But Pete is right there. Pete is the only man remaining for Team P1 though. Is he going to be able to revive James YR? And yes, for one thing is for sure, he's gonna revive that guy. But the thing is, for Team Morbid, he just revived the 2 players who James YR taken down as well. But now Fancy J will be so aggressive, taking down P1. Fancy J is really doing it, taking down the 2 remaining players of Pete.
And that's amazing. They did not like shake. They did not second guess themselves, pushing in the top team without hesitation, with ice in their veins, taking them out just like that. And not to mention, they're not like just hiding and hoping get a kill from the backside. They are sitting with 11 kills.
11 kills indeed. And now Dyqarcy there on top of that hill. He knows already the Team 1M is right there in front of him, but Snorlax needs to be very cautious because Snorlax can kill Revive right there because he's in an open area though, just trying to use that ridge for his advantage. But the thing is, look at that, Team Morbid on top of that hill, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if they can use that again for their advantage, but they should, because they have the higher chance for their team has the higher chance on getting that 3rd chicken dinner, to be honest.
Yeah, and honestly, right now, more Morbid is just high, getting their points even higher. And right now, like you said, they are most likely, probably, if nothing goes wrong, they would actually get the 3rd chicken dinner. As their position right now, the gift for them is just having the vision for every team left down below.
Oh,
And let's see if they're gonna use this advantage. And despite having only 3 members, I
yes,
just
that is true.
noticed,
Mhm.
and still racking 11 kills.
And now Uzuhoy sees one from Team 1M, ladies and with that Etzelar just using it patiently, though there's going to be a 2v1. Snorlax in a tight situation right now, draws out that Molotov right here. You're going to be flambait alive for sure, but Revive from Team ZYQ just lurking inside the shadows. But one more is right there below them. This is going to be a good thing for Team 1 because they have like 3 players more. But for Team but Snorlax right there, he is the only man inside the safe zone.
Yeah. And with that, actually, the pressure on this is gonna be really critical as 30 seconds would be closing down, and there's like four members from the mountain would try to traverse going down that mountainside safely. We actually didn't enter this phase at the game number one. This is actually new to
Oh,
everyone. But yeah, that's actually good because they would be really having a hard time going down, but still landing some kills here. They actually doesn't. They're not open to go down because if they do go forward, they would be facing a revive and company here.
and
Actually, they are
Snorlax
trapped.
too.
Yeah, they're a
Snorlax.
trap.
And let's see, Snorlax, ladies and gentlemen. He is the thing that they need to look out for, but Revive is now dead. That is what an easy 3 kills apparently for Team Morbid right now, and taking down Revive and one player for Team 1M as well, and from P1, it's now over for them for sure. Fang Shi J needs to do something here,
Oh
but
no. Oh, did he survive the fall? He
yeah,
did.
he did. He did. He did.
That was
Fang CJ
risky.
with 15% HP now, but the thing is, he's following the circle, the blue zone. That Fang CJ from up top going down below, but as you can see, Pew 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 is right there, is waiting patiently. Snorlax, this is the time that he needs to kill all these players, ladies and gentlemen. And now all the players are now inside the safe zone. Now this is gonna be 2v2v1 now. DYQ, which is Pew Pew, is the only man remaining for him. And now Uzuhoy with aggression, trying to push. He sees Pew 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 taken down. DYQ is now over for him. This is gonna be a 2v2 situation right here. This is gonna be Indonesia versus Thailand. Who's gonna win this? One more here with full HP, with a lot of utilities as well. With that SLR, he needs to find his opponents quickly. Snorlax is the scout of this team. He is the front line of all this trouble. Let's see if we can stop the push of Team Morbid, which is Fang CJ and Uzuhoy.
Actually, I'm liking the anchor from one more. One more would be overwatching and would be seeing members if they're gonna be pushing. So Snorlax would be informed if Morbid would be popping out. And right now he's landing shots in the team Morbid. And right now Snorlax still pushing on despite the smoke covers, and the circle is just gonna be pressuring Team Indonesia right now. Actually, this is in the favor of one more. This if ever Indonesia here, Team Indonesia lands a knockdown,
Mm-hmm.
that would be beneficial for them. But if they continue just to wait it out, the advantage continues to be with one more.
And now that is the
Oh!
kill! Uzuhoy taking down Snorlax right now, and the prediction of us is actually correct. Team Morbid will win this map number 3. They have the high ground advantage. They have the positioning. They actually stick together as a team, and that's actually good for them, for Team Morbid right now.
And Team Morbid right
But
now.
look at no. It is. Okay, it is.
Yeah, Morbid.
It is. It is. It is.
Yeah.
Despite of having 3 players for Team Morbid right now, they
You're the
got
only
the
team.
yeah.
The only team with 3 players in game number 3. They
Yes.
and they just landed the third round chicken dinner. I like how they stepped up. Maybe they're just a cooled engine waiting to get heat up. And in third game, we really saw how they moved and how they facilitated that round, having good positions, having good kills, not being afraid despite having 3 members, even to the point going head to head with Team Pete's as a number 1 team right now, and they would be catching up in terms of points. It's safe to say that they are the second place team and would be cutting away from the other teams in the leaderboard.
Later on, we're gonna see the leaderboards for sure. And once again, congratulations, Team Morbid from Indonesia, for winning this. The prediction is correct. Once again, they have the advantage. They stick together as a team. They didn't leave each other for
Yeah.
sure, taking down all these remaining teams, gentlemen, and getting that chicken dinner as well. Once again, to all the people watching right now, big shout out to all of you guys. This is GLL Global Loot League Chicken Dinner or nothing. We are your cast for the day. My name is Vil alongside with Archer Paris. After the break, it's gonna be the match number 4. See you in a bit. For the chicken dinner or nothing. And finally, we've seen a new team here that who won that game number 3, which is Team Morbid from Indonesia. Archer, what can you say about that?
Actually, I just love how they became aggressive, no fear whatsoever. Having three members in a squad, not being afraid or backing down from any firefight. Because some teams would actually just think that we need to play safe. We're only three members, but that's a no for them. They really went at it with the teams and even landing with 16 kills and even taking down team number one of Team Pete's.
Indeed.
They went head to head as a king of the mountain, taking that mountain away from Team Pete's and landing the third game at chicken dinner.
Well, apparently we've seen Team Pates on the leaderboards as well. They got the top plays with 60 plus, 66, 60,
Mm,
60 something, I guess.
yeah,
And the top two teams is like kind of most likely 33. And that
yeah.
is like a 30-point lead for Team Pete's right here. And well, apparently they got the first the first map and the second map, and it's really up to them on how can they maintain
Yeah.
that lead. Sorry, I'm just I'm just I'm just laughing because I don't know, I don't know with them guys. I mean, they're literally dominating this game.
Yeah, despite being pushed off at fourth place. Imagine, still even they did really not so good here in game number three. They still landed a good position with good placement points. That's why they're still at the top right now. I like earlier from chat, someone said someone really needs to take them out early again for three more games. Okay, you have to
Who
take
said
them
that?
out.
Who said that? Who said that?
I have to check. I have to check. Wait, where is it? Where?
Is it
Uh,
Apocalypse?
Yes,
Uh,
Acolytic. He said
Apocalypse.
they need to get eliminated quickly for three more games, okay? That's the goal for
That
every
is the
team right
goal.
now to
That is the
catch up.
goal.
Yes, that is the goal. So, what do you think what's going to happen? Would Morbid maintain this? Would our team Pete's continue their reign of destruction? What do you think what's going to happen in game number 4 as we go back in Miramar?
Well, we've seen Team P1 eliminated early on in the stage, in the early stage of map number 3. Well, for me, it's really up to Team P1 and Morbid on how can they maintain this.
Oh,
The
yeah.
thing, the thing is, if you will get that first, I mean, if you will get that first place, you will get automatically you will get $400.
Yeah.
So just maintain, man. Just maintain
Yeah.
the things that you have.
I guess they have the cushion, especially from Team Pete's. They have a huge cushion with 30 points. Even though if they do drop really early on, they still have games to still maintain. But yeah, right now teams just needs to gun down the top dog. Everyone's looking at them. Everyone's should be hunting you down as they are sitting pretty with 60 plus points with a 30-point deficit. But let's not count out the other teams and streamers here. As we seen, that was a really unexpected blowout win by Morbid. Maybe we're gonna be seeing other teams stepping up as we enter game number 4 still in Miramar.
They need to, but before that, to be honest, we really would like to point out the production of today. A big shout out to
Yeah,
SpawnPoint for this amazing stage right there. We have a Dasha right there in the middle of us.
amazing.
We have a loot crate as well, and a big shout out to SpawnPoint and Team GLS and the team of GLL for having us in the tournament. It's an honor casting for all the streamers out there, and hopefully our Filipino team, the two teams from the Philippines will step it up as well.
Yeah, definitely. Again, I would like to put more emphasis, like you said, we like give shout out to Spawn Point for the amazing production work, and also again to GLL, and also to all of our watchers here and supporting the tournament. Again, we're just gonna be waiting for game number 4, and again, we're gonna be still going to Miramar. Not like game 1 and game 2, we're alternating, but in game number 4, we're gonna be keeping Miramar, and we're gonna end game 5 and 6 at Erangel. Let's see if we're gonna be seeing a blowout domination from another team aside from Team Pete's, or Team Peach would still reign dominance in our tournament.
Who will reign here? And again, we're now here at the second half of our tournament right now. Well, apparently there's like 6 games. This is actually tiring, to be honest. We're not kidding. This is actually tiring. This is actually tiring. Number 1 for the teams and number 2 for us as well. But now we're gonna give you all these amazing map for action, ladies and gentlemen. And now we're back here in Miramar again, the biggest map of them all, ladies and gentlemen. Are they, which is Morbid, are they gonna win again in this map number 2, or will P1 will emerge supreme here in this map? Again, that is gonna be the question. Archer, without further ado, let's get into the map number 4, which is Miramar.
All right, and thank you for that. And again, it's just amazing how Team Morbid just popping off there, and let's see if they do maintain that aggression. Especially they have the good feel of Miramar, and as you can see, Valdelmar, the plane cutting through from Valdelmar to Torre Ahumbra. So it's gonna be again still a split in half, no dominating side, and teams are just dropping. I assume still at their comfort zones. And it would really be interesting if we have a offset circle coming in our phase number 1.
That is true. And now for the team for Team India right here, Team Acolytic, uh, they're the ones who tell the viewers that all they have to do is just try to take down the first players, which is P1. That is a perfect thing for you to do so, dude.
Yes.
You have no choice. All you have to do is do it. But hold
Yeah.
that thought. Oh, our team from Mongolia taking down one player from Team Bangladesh right.
Actually, it's really interesting to just, like everyone's eyeing you now and everyone's gonna just try to gun you down. It's gonna be having more pressure on Team Pete's. But so far, they're actually just handling it really well. And there you go. That's the offset circle I was hoping for. And it's gonna be up north. Gonna be up north, and again, it's not all usable land. Just north of La Corbera is unusable land. So basically, we're cutting down some space for our players. But what's interesting about that circle, it's so diverse. Having multiple mountains, having multiple mini hills, and yeah, just valleys left and right. You would need a vehicle to position yourself well in that north circle.
And that is actually true. And now we are watching vacancy right here, trying to vacate all these compounds here from Team Philippines. Now, just this this is really an interesting circle right here, because most likely the last circle will be on the north side. But look at that Chinese actor killing one from Team 1M with that.
Yeah, one more taken out by Chinese actor. Again, they're the team to really watch out for. As again, we all know, time and time again, the scores doesn't lie. They're at 30 points ahead from the second place team. And yeah, again, let's not count out the other teams. Maybe Morbid pops off yet again and eliminating, going for a revenge part 2 on Team Pete's, or some other team would just come out from the ashes, even though it's the score is just running away from them. Maybe this is the time to wake up, and we still have game number 4, 5, and 6.
They really need to wake up and step up at the same time. But look at that, like how many teams are there inside the safe zone? We have one, two, three, four, five, six.
5,
Six
6, yeah.
teams out of 16 teams are just inside the safe zone right now, and it's hard for them to go in, because this is the perfect time for them to gatekeep all the teams that will go in, and it's really up to them on how will they do that though. So most likely we're gonna see some bloodshed for sure in the early stages of the game if they will go inside the safe zone. But they really need to play smart, because once they will go inside, they're already anticipating that there's someone inside the safe zone already. So it's really up to them on where they should go, on where they um they scout. So let's see, but look at that, UncleDrewTV, the team of UncleDrewTV tracker getting tagged here by the Indian team on top, which is Killuaa. Their Lynch is right there, trying to take down Tracker, but it's hard for him to do so because that is really far. But look at that Lynch taking down, just destroying the vehicle of Tracker M4. So it's now this is a really tight situation for UDTV UDTV right now. But where's the follow up? And now that is Lynch. And Madara is right there up top as well, just
Oh
lurking,
my
waiting
God.
patiently here. He sees one. It's a Lynch just destroying UDTV right here. UncleDrewTV is now down. Lynch is down as well. That is a big mishap for Lynch.
Out of the bloodthirsty fell. He
That is
did
actually
right
funny,
through. He really wanted that kill. He was so excited to go down and take out Team Philippines. He slid off the mountainside, but that was a good work from Team Killuaa. Getting that elimination of Team Philippines. But what happened there? Team Philippines keeps driving and dying. They have this bad luck with the vehicles right now.
They're like, we are unstoppable. You can stop us. But Lynch destroying that that vehicle, and an oops moment for Lynch as well. He's like, oops, oops, I'm dead. I'm sorry. Oopsie.
It's actually just like a really fun thing to see. Despite him having a highlight, he has a comic relief right after. But yeah, good work there by Lynch and company, making sure Team Philippines would be eliminated very early on in this game number 4.
And now we have OmBhe together with our friends from Team Hong Kong as well. And now we have Dyqarcy. Come on, you can do it.
You got this.
Just come on, you got this. Just trying to, you will be alive. Don't worry, your friend's right there. It's fine, dude. You will be safe and sound for sure. Come on, just crawl. Just, I have no idea with Sepson. Come on, man. Just
You got
help
this.
him already. Help him already, dude. Help him. But oh, look at that lunch boy from behind, taking down Dyqarcy right off the bat. But there's someone right there behind him. But revive, taking down lunch boy here. But it's gonna be a 1v1 situation. Be Kitty versus Sepson. Who's gonna win this though? 2v1 now. There's someone right there behind him. But Team DYQ pew just pewed B Kitty alive. So where are the other players of Team OB? There's nowhere to be found. There's gonna be a 4v2 for sure.
Team OB had 2 anchors, but they had the low ground. Despite the other team would having 1 anchor and high ground, so they really had the advantage there. They really picked the wrong fight at the wrong place, and right now we're gonna be seeing again Chinese actor landing the kills for Team Pete's yet again. And earlier, as Vil said, he did assemble the great team, the
great
best
team.
team, like the unstoppable team right now. And so far so good. They're still ramping up some kills very early on, and let's see if they can continue it at the very end.
That is like an Avengers moment right there.
Oh, yeah.
Pete's one, assemble. Here we go. And we can see Doctor right there. Like some of the Avengers fans out there. Big shout out to all of you guys. Let's see if they can still win these remaining matches. We still have 2 remaining matches later on. And now Team Kane Kappa. To all of our Twitch viewers out there, just trying to spam kappas for from Team Kane from Hong Kong.
Oh,
Let's
yes.
go.
Definitely spam that kappa. So they get this energy from you. Hopefully they pop off this game number 4. And right now they're just trying to land some shots on Team Mongolia from like a very very safe distance, like 400 500 meters away. just getting info from left and right. But the thing is, Pete is actually just beside him. He would get info from that.
Yeah,
They're
that's it.
actually they're just trying to be side to side and hopefully get that guy out. There you go.
Exactly. That is perfect. Perfect moves coming out of team. Thing is, there is someone right there below him, which is kind of big mishap though. If they're gonna
Oh, there you go.
engage
Here we
team
go.
P1,
Here we
just
go. Will
oh
they
he
be
sees.
taken out? They're in a vehicle right now. Guns blazing.
Look
They're
at that
what?
Jervis! What? Okay,
What?
all right, man. 15 HP from Jervis. He got spammed, but the thing is, he got the kill too. So Lonsub is in a tight situation right there from Team MSC or for Team Thailand too. Lady Foxy taking down Jervis with a two. James Wire are from afar trying to take down two players from Team LF now, but Peach is right there getting tagged as well. Lady Salapao needs to be very, very cautious because there's someone right there on top of him though. Pete, low on HP. Lennox here trying to be super aggressive. The allure from behind taking down Lennox here. But look at that, Alex right hard is now outside the circle, is now dead as well. But now Jervis needs to heal up as well. But Jervis with the 2K, taking down Lone Soup and Team Salapao. What a good kill from him though. Taking down one player that who spammed him, plus the nade. Peach from behind, taking down Lady Foxy here. But this is gonna be a 4v2 situation from Team P1 and Team LF. And now that is a push coming from Team P1 now, just trying to smother him with all those nades, with all those bullets. And now Archer, this is
Oh my
amazing
God.
for Team P1.
Actually, they handled it really nicely despite being trapped between two teams. And still now with three teams crunching down in that area, it's gonna be a bloodbath. Dreams taking out Deadly Allure along with Chinese Actor taking out the Pink XSO, and the battle is just starting, landing the grenade in the trash can, and we're just getting a heal up right now. They will try to make some space and hopefully get XSO up. But now entering this fray is Team Hong Kong.
Oh no,
So
there's gonna
it's gonna be so bloody here, having this much
Archer.
things in this area.
MOF is right there as well. Let's see Pete taking down the players from Team MOF, which is from
Oh,
Team Mongolia. There's gonna be a 3 versus everyone here, ladies and gentlemen. Pete is
Oh
now
my
down,
God.
and now Dreams. Let's see if he can still win this. Kane Kappa taking down two players from Team P1. It's now Jervis. He is the only man remaining here. Chinese dead as well. Kane Kappa trying to take down Jervis. It's gonna be a 1v1 situation for him. Jervis needs to take down Kane Kappa here. Kane Kappa taking down P1. Pete's one is now eliminated. The 14th team. Oh my god, the second team who's eliminated here at this game right now. This is the thing that they want. You need to take down the top one. That is a big sandwich right there. You have three teams who's battling out. We have one team from Thailand. We have one team from Hong Kong. We have one team from Mongolia. And they just took down the number one team. But it's not yet over, ladies and gentlemen. Team Akko is right here from India. This is a big bloodbath again for sure. There's gonna be Wolfie guy. He sees one, but he won't be able to kill that guy too. But for Team Akko, they need to be very cautious. They have the high ground advantage trying to flank Team Hong Kong, but they won't be able to see that guy as well.
That's just amazing. What's with that area? It just magnetized everyone. Maybe when people seeing the kill feed, knowing that was Pete's team, and they were hearing gunshots from a direction, they just went in and converged in, and I think they were all in agreement that we have to fight Pete. And despite despite their prowess and their skill, it's not enough to fend off like four teams in all directions. It was just too much for them, but they held their own, but they got eliminated second time. But yeah, here we go. Still not done. In this mountainside, MOF still raining down the pressure on teams here, especially here now on Team Hong Kong. But they're not the only ones here. They're trying to bounce out. They don't want any more bloodshed in that area. They don't want any part of it anymore.
That is a Mamba out moment there for
Yeah.
Team Hong Kong now. And now Acolytic, he sees the head of Mofre here. Mofre here from Team MOF though. Let's see if he can kill that guy now. But though that thought, look at that Team SS taking down the players from Team OB though. But Team Indonesia, I mean Team Indonesia, I mean Team India right now taking down all the players from Team Mongolia. And now Wolfie guy from Team Acolytic, he sees the head of Acolytic right now. Let's see if he can kill him though. XSO with the ×6 mini 14. Can he kill the player from Team Acolytic? But Mofre though with a refrag taking down one player too. But Shrizo is now dead as well. And now Acolytic trying to be really aggressive here. Trying to play, so he sees one, but Mofre says no to Acolytic. So this is gonna be a big mishap for Team Acolytic right here. This is gonna be a 2v2 situation. But look at that, Team Kane is now back. Wolfie guy, I have no idea. He just flambéed alive his teammate, dude.
I think that was a really, really bad
No,
mishap
I mean
there.
that
He
is
did.
that is a good thing because that is a deny.
Oh yeah,
For Team
alright.
Mofre. That is a deny. He just denied the kill of Team Mongolia. So no points has been given for Mongolia for Acolytic.
Actually, great insight. I actually thought he mispressed. Maybe he was planning for a smoke, but
Mhm.
I think they realized, okay, I won't be saved. Like you said, let's just deny them the kill
Yeah,
points. Actually, I take my sentiments back. That's actually a smart move
it
because he
is.
was actually at a dead spot, and Mofre would just be playing on him, baiting him possibly. But yeah, good move on just eliminating their own aside. Just that's actually just
Killing.
smart. That's
Yeah,
actually just smart.
it is a very smart move for Team India. I mean, a collector right here, just denying their teammates just to stop the points of Team Mongolia here. And now we have Indonesian Team Morbid, the winner of our last match. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
last match.
morbid,
Yeah, it is.
and actually, I would love to see them pop off. But right now, all of the teams having nothing to lose. Everyone just going in where the shots coming from. They're just going in straight up and hopefully encounter a team. And they don't have to worry about Team Peach anymore. And it's gonna be a great opening for Morbid as well. If they do land some good kills in position, they might actually close in the gap with the lead of Team Peach.
Apparently, Archer, this is 16 minutes in the game right now. 30 alive. This is apparently so fast compared to
Mm,
our past Miramar games.
yeah, and like every team is just waking up right now. Like it's time to move. It's now or never. Because as we enter fifth and sixth game, it's gonna be really hard to catch up. This is actually the best opening, especially our Team Peach getting eliminated second here in our game number 4.
That is actually true. And now we are now seeing Wolfiger right here. Ooh, missing that shot as well. But now Uzu trying to take down Wokboy on FB. That is actually really amazing from Uzu Ho. That far, dude. It's nice.
Actually, the accuracy on that is actually nice, and you would see some firefight as well here coming from Indonesia and Thailand from Team Morbid. But here, Acolyte's team, even though he opted out to eliminate himself, so the team won't get the kill. They still want Moth to get eliminated. They're circling. The blood is in the water. They're like sharks hunting down their prey. They're moving in now with smokes and nades being popped off. He's been using all of his utility smoke, nades, and molotovs just to flush them out, and they're still pushing hard. They want this kill, but Big XSO turns the tables, making the predator into prey. Now Stizo wants to revenge kill, but he gets turned around yet again, downing for a 1v1 now. Will XSO get this kill, or will Acolyte's team come up victorious in this battle of this compound?
This is gonna be a 1v1 situation between Wolfie Guy and Team XSO right now. But the thing is, Team XSO has the advantage because he's just inside this compound, and Wolfie Guy needs to help, needs to do a turnaround here. He needs to do something out of nothing. And now I think XSO just waiting patiently inside this point of the map. And now Wolfie Guy
Oh.
trying to take down that guy, but he won't be able to to do so. But Wolfie guy is the only man remaining from Team Aqua right here. But if he take down that guy from Mongolia,
Yeah.
more points for sure for Team Akko. But that is a spray down
Oh.
coming out of Wolfie guy taking down XSO. The thing for XSO right here, actually he has the choice apparently. The
Yeah.
choice of not going out. Dude, just not go out, dude. You have the advantage already. You have the walls, you have the windows. Use that for your advantage. But the thing is, he got that too greedy, I guess. If he really wants to kill Wolfie guy. But yeah, that is a big mishap for him, and hopefully he can fix that onto the next few rounds. But look at that, Mantasivkan taking down one more, and one player from Indonesia as well taking down one player from that same team as well. But fifth, Gunjule 19 taking that player down from Team Philippines, and now SkippyStreams now needs to be very cautious in the next few seconds of the game. But now Killuaa, Team Lin Xiaopeng trying to take down that player from Team Mongolia. He's getting tagged, but it's not enough for him to kill Gunjule 19.
Actually, I've been looking at the kill feeds. Actually, Killua's team and Team Hong Kong is just raining down hell on everyone, especially here. Team from Team Bangladesh, the Khan's gonna be eliminated here, but it's really dangerous. Again, we might see another slip up from the mountainside, but again, we're having a huge firefight here in the mountainside now, and the circle is closing down. The pressure is now on Team Philippines and Team India, trying and hoping to get in the circle alive as a team as a whole, because right now the circle is both of them not in their favor. They're in the mountainside now. Team Philippines, Team SkippyStreams wanting to anchor down any teams as much as possible, because they might be most likely get eliminated here, downing one member, getting the kill on Killuaa due to the circle. Madra as well being taken down, but Li Xiaopeng from Team Killuaa taking out Drew from Sleepy Schemes, but they wanted to end the story and that chapter, landing that elimination of Team Killuaa in the hands of Team SkippyStreams.
But the thing is, Dr. Dudu is now dead as well. But I really like the thing that Philippines are doing here, just taking down all these teams here at this point of the map. And now Wolfie guys the only one remaining for Ko. Is this gonna be worth it for him though? That's gonna be the question. But there's someone right there below him, which is from Team Kane from Hong Kong. So this is gonna be a 1v1 situation, the battle of the ridge here for sure. Team White Shadows versus Team Akko. He sees Akko, and that is it for Team Acolytic right now. Team White Shadows has the perfect angle for him to kill that guy.
I definitely agree. But it's sad thing that he could have just waited it out and hopefully get more placement points, as he would be landing at 6th. And that's not good enough points to make them catch up. But that was a good run for Team Acolytic. And as you can see here, the circle would be favoring Team Thailand here. It's gonna be really favoring them hard, and Team White Shadow just trying and hoping not to get seen, not to get spotted, getting that placement points as he sneaks his way towards the circle. Now, as you can see here, Team Morbid still in the game, trying to put some smoke walls, smoke covers, and hoping to get through that huge gap of an open field. They did. They are managing it. But the thing is, they were ready. They were hearing the vehicles landing down here for Team Morbid. Is actually really bad right now, as Eng666 won't be able to revive their team. And DYQ is just hunting and pressuring Eng666 here. He will not be able to enter. Grenades have been thrown, trying to flushing him out into the open. Now he's getting flanked from behind. Pew Pew is ready for that flank side, and that would be it. They would be eliminating Team Morbid just like that.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, now Going in with 3 versus 2 right now. Oh, Revive taking down one player on Team SS, but there's a big mishap for the Team Philippines now. One more remaining player. Oh, look at that. Revive taking down SkippyStreams from Philippines. This is gonna be a huge advantage for Team DYQ now. Oh, but Sepson is now down as well. Our friends from Hong Kong are really doing it, ladies and gentlemen. Martian Chum and Kane Kappa is only man remaining here. But look at that, Kane Kappa with 7 frags inside his pocket right now. But now Pew Pew, that is the push coming in from BHX. Pew Pew from Team Dyqarcy, though. But the advantage for me is still at the Kane side, because of course they already know there's someone right there below them. It's really up to them on when will they pull that trigger. But the thing is, they're just really getting damage from afar as well.
Actually, I like the position. As I do agree with you. The positioning right now is in favoring of Hong Kong. I would like to mention as well, one of the team Hong Kong is at the other compound, the anchoring with that off angle shot. So if ever they do get a push, he would get notified. And right now they would be holding the circle. Now the best move for Kane, what he's doing right, Kane Kappa, is just trying to circle around, not getting seen, and hopefully reunite with his teammate. Because if they do manage to hold that compound, everyone trying to get in from team Dyqarcy would have a hard time because it's so open. The best thing that they could do, Pew Pew and Revive, they should hopefully box him out from entering that spot. But I think they failed in that aspect. But let's see who wins this firefight as they enter the open field.
And now we are now watching. This is gonna be a 2v2 situation right now. Kane Kappa is in a tight situation as well, because they're in the open area though. But look at that. It's just they're just split up for Team Kane right now, and just for Team Thailand, just trying to reposition all their movements right now, and that
Oh,
just Kane Kappa just trying to poke out Team DYQ right now. But that is a very big mishap for Team DYQ. But because there's someone right there on top of him though. 10 kills now for Team Kane right there. But Martian Chun, this is gonna be a 2v1 situation. So this is gonna be a big thing for Team DYQ if he will take down the 2 remaining players of Team Kane. And now our friends from Hong Kong just finishing this game with the chicken dinner.
that was amazing stuff from Team Hong Kong. Team Kane Kappa really accepted that Kappa energy from chat, and they landed again the chicken. Not again, but they landed a chicken dinner here in the fourth game with a total of 11 kills. And that's something. Why? Because uh, Team Peach got eliminated, and this could actually open the doors to catch up to Team Morbid, and they're gonna be like fighting for that second place spot. And
Mm.
hopefully, in the next game, if they do eliminate Peach yet again, it's gonna be opening doors for Morbid and Team Kane to get that top one spot.
Well, it seems we are seeing more teams, new teams who are stepping up at this game right now, ladies and gentlemen. And hopefully, at the next final 2 maps in this tournament, we can see more teams who will step it up for sure. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is GLL Chicken Dinner or Nothing. We are Casper, and alongside with me is the handsome, sexy Archer Perez. And see you in a bit.
All right. And we are back at yeah, to our one and only chicken dinner or a nothing tournament. Again, guys, we're gonna be entering game number 5. Again, we're seeing teams popping off previously in game number 4. We saw amazing work by our team Hong Kong, and also from Team Morbid. Actually, Team Darcy. and Team Kane, and actually Team Morbid. Three teams of them are catching up with Team Pete's. All right, but what's happening right now? We really need to see what's gonna be transpiring in the following games, as might see some we might actually see some other teams popping off in this game number 5. Again, I'm gonna be your again. We're gonna be your shoutcasters from again. Uh, again. Uh, let's just continue. Again, we have having some technical difficulties on the side of Vil, but again, we are your shoutcasters and hosts. I'm Archer Perez, and Vil, the one and only handsome man. And right now, we're just gonna talk about game number 5 as we head on the back here in Erangel. It's just split in half from Severny up to military base. No doubt whatsoever, we're gonna be having a free for all of their favorite spots, not having any troubles on getting that areas. But as we can see here, there are already teams gathering in specific areas. Like in Gatka near Pochinki, we have like 4 or 5 teams. Just south of Pochinki as well, and just north of it, near School and Rozok, we have like 3 teams as well. And in Isnaya, we have like 2 teams there. We are seeing more aggressive play styles here, unlike the other games that they really backed off from other teams. But right now, everyone just hungry, trying to get as much kills as possible to catch up with the leader. So, Vil, what's your take on entering our game number 5?
This is apparently an amazing thing for game number 5. This is the time that they need to regain all their knowledge on their past matches. And now we're going to see if they can still win this, though, or Team P1 can still do the same thing that they did at the match number 2.
And it's gonna be interesting if that happens as well. And maybe our sleeping dragon happens to wake up in game number 5, and like one more taking out two members here from another team from Thailand. That's gonna be Lady Fox's team. They're actually having a gunfight near Severny, and it's gonna be really critical if they manage to win the firefight without any losses, because maybe they do win the firefight, but
Hopefully.
they they might actually have some casualties. But here, one more right now is having a good run, taking out 2, but Lennox from Team
Lennox
Lady
there.
Fox.
Lennox with a 2K here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if he can still manage to take down 2 more players from Team 1M, though. But let's see. That is, that is not a 2K, but he's not. He just killed 1 player from Team Thailand. But Lady Foxy, though, Lennox trying to stay alive here, taking down 1 more player from Team 1M. But the thing is, it's just too much. 1 more is just too much here for Team LF, ladies and gentlemen. At least he tried the 1 point for Team LF right now. But the thing is, the other players of Team LF is nowhere to be found.
And yeah, that's gonna be sad to see. They're gonna be eliminated, and there's gonna be no backup. But yeah, that happens for the survivability. And our last round winners. What? Oh, okay, I thought they were trying to climb up a tree or doing some tricks. We're at X Games right now by our team here from Hong Kong, Team Kane, showing their bike skills here in Erangel. But right now, it's gonna be interesting if they maintain the aggression, they maintain that smart tactical movement here in Erangel, because maybe some teams got comfortable having 2 Miramar maps consecutively, and maybe they got comfortable. But right now, the terrain, the tempo, the pattern might change here, because we are here back in Erangel.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's go back here and in this point of the which is Yasnaya Polyana, though, and hopefully our team from Mongolia can still do this and try to take down all these remaining teams in this map. And now, well, I actually love the the thing that the Philippines and Indonesia did here. They dropped at the middle base, and this is the time for all those remaining teams to gatekeep that two players.
Yes, and with the gatekeeping again, it's really beneficial in terms of kills, having them waiting for prey to come in their trap and just get that free kills. But right now, we are seeing a Bangladesh and Team Mongolia might actually fight it out here, and one is down due to a grenade from Team Enzo. And it's actually pretty accurate for that side, and they would have the time and luxury to up that member. But as you can see, Enzo himself got that kill and wanting to finish it off. Now entering the building. This is gonna be risky. It's gonna be really risky. But right now we're
It
seeing
is.
Fast Formads trying to gun down someone. He managed to take out one guy from that car.
And now going back here in Team Morpher, Fastamad is now back here and just trying to get more frags in their pockets right here. And but the thing is, 50k is now down. Just this is actually Mongolia versus Bangladesh though, but that is the push coming out of our friends from Team Ezo right here. And the thing for Team Bangladesh, they can't even do something about it. But their Muba is right here, is the only man, which is the only man remaining for Team Bangladesh. And now it's really up to Team Ezo right here on how can they finish off the one remaining person for that team. And now fifth, slowly but surely lurking inside the shadows right here, just trying to find that
Oh, they're
one
so close.
remaining player here. They're really so close here. Obayed tried to stay alive, but it's really not enough. They just eliminated Obayed right off the bat. The first team who got eliminated at this fifth game.
And that's really interesting how they just stacked up and just made sure that no one's gonna get collateral. No one's gonna be taken with Mr. Obayed. And it's actually a pretty swift kill. It was pretty intense, but yeah, the aggression triumphs the passive play there. And as you can see here, Team Philippines, Team SkippyStreams, now just entering the mansion area, hopefully getting some loots ready as they are not fully looted yet. And now here with Killuaa and company, they're just near another team from Indonesia, hoping to get a chill fight there. But someone shot UncLeDrew's. Honestly, I actually don't know where it came from.
Indeed, and now we have Team SS here, which is the other team from the Philippines though. But the thing is for them, they're really kind of far at the top five in the leaderboards as well. So they have like two more rounds for them to step up. All this remaining team has two more rounds for them to step up, and they need to analyze it really quickly though on how will they go onto the top place. But that is kind of hard thing to do so. Well, apparently, well, Team P1 got more than like 70 points inside their pockets right now. Well, one thing is for sure, Team Morbid, let's see, they are the top contender on getting that first place. It's really up to them on how will they do that though. And for the team MOF, let's see if they can gather more points. Most likely getting up north and getting that high ground as well. But the thing is, this is kind of open, and there's no houses or compounds at that point of the map. Well, apparently, if ever gonna go on that point of the map, one thing is for sure, you really need to have enough equipment for you to have stand a chance on going there for sure.
Yeah, and having the right equipment in high position is really gonna be important right now because look at the circle. Actually, I just love being in the Rangan and casting it because if all of its complexity because it's gonna be still in Sinaya having lots of compounds, but just south of that, open fields. Just a bit more south of that is gonna be open hills and ridges just beside of school. and we have multiple mini compounds just scattered all around that area. And just north of Isnaya, we're gonna be having a mountainside battle. So it's really diverse, and it's really interesting how our teams would really adjust and really cope with this landscape coming to our following circles.
And now we are now watching Team OmBhe right here. Let's see if he can spot all these remaining players, ladies and gentlemen. But Lutch Boy here might not be able to get that kill. And now the smoke has been popped here at this point of the map. Hopefully, just trying to help up all the players of Team Killuaa right here. Killuaa right there. I actually like the thing that he's wearing right now. He got a ghillie suit already, so at least he will got that advantage here in here in Miramar right now. And now Lady Foxy and which is MSC Lonsoup right here. He is the only pro player here in for Lady Foxy here. And let's see if we can do something out of nothing here, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm actually super stoked for Team P1 if they will get this fifth match. One thing is for sure, they're gonna be all the teams will have a hard time dealing with that or like getting that first place now for sure.
Yeah, I would agree with that. If they do even place second or third with kills that they usually do, I think it's safe to say they land the first spot. But yeah, they really need to find the T1 right now. Hopefully, ending the run for them even before they land the fourth place. Because it's still points gonna be really pressuring for all of the teams here, and everyone just gunning down everyone. They see Team Enzo holding this tower out in the open just south of Isnaya, but they're getting rushed here by Morbid. One is down from Morbid. They still want this tower so bad. Two of them are down, but Eng 666 got one in the first floor. Someone just scoping and lurking, and he got down as well. I think this is gonna be a really, really bad move for Morbid, and they got eliminated. They were the top contenders to take that number one spot, but they got really greedy. They committed to that tower, and I think they would be regretting it after this game.
And that's it for Team Morbid, ladies and gentlemen. But the thing that Team Morbid did, well, apparently that team from Mongolia has the perfect place already. They already know that there's someone going inside their base, so they tried to ready up everything that they have. So apparently the advantage is at the our friends from Mongolia for sure, because one thing they just got caught off guard for Team Indonesia, for Team Morbid, and that cost them that team wipe. And just like what you've said, they are the top contender on getting that $400 for getting that first place. But the thing is, they just being too greedy at that point of the map, at that watchtower, and that gave them that complete loss. And just like what you've said, that is a big regret for Team Morbid.
And speaking of them being top spot, that's actually their window, because I just saw Pete team is they only have one member alive, which is Chinese actor. Imagine Morbid not getting greedy for that tower, and Team Pete's getting eliminated. They would actually be side by side in terms of points. But sadly, Morbid, again, as we talked about earlier, they got too greedy. But let's see if Team Pete's as well would be uh, rising up from the ash, because they had two men down and Chinese actor was the only man alive. I do not know who were they fighting, but right now Enzo
Try
would
hard.
be, yeah, try hard again.
We
Having
see.
4 kills, he's still trying hard. We might
Let's
actually
see.
see a kill here, wipe here.
Let's see if Team Ease or Try Hard can do something here. Unforgiven is right there as well, and outside of this house, ladies and gentlemen. And now this is gonna be a one. This is gonna be a 1v3 situation right here. The Unforgiven 25 is right there inside the house already. Try Hard just lurking, finding someone to kill here. But 50k right here is just trying to cover Try Hard up. Let's see if this is gonna be a huge advantage for them to do so. But Unforgiven right here from Team WS just waiting patiently, just lurking here. He knows already that there's someone there inside. He knows, but he can hear it as well. And Unforgiven 25 just trying to lean, just waiting for the right moment for him to pull that trigger. Fifth and Unforgiven is just leaning with each other, ladies and gentlemen. But the thing is, for the advantage, I'm into fifth right now. Or I mean, Team Ezo right now for sure. Because if if Unforgiven spot out that player, one thing is for sure, the one inside that house will spot Unforgiven 25 first.
I agree with that. And that, as you were saying, he gets us downed just like that. But I like that he made this illusion that he was not alone in that area. That's why Enzo was trying to be hesitant. But the thing is, guess what's up? They knew about it. He was alone and he is down right now, and backup won't come anytime soon.
Yes, it's true. And now look at that. It's just that is our team from Australia is being sandwiched by our team from Indonesia and India. Look at that. It's just for Team Australia, they have no idea where are those gunshots are coming from, and but at least they're trying to stay alive here. We have Lynch here, we have OmBhe here. They really need to take down all these teams for sure for their own good. But the thing for our team from Australia, they've seen white shadows here, ladies and gentlemen. Translucent is just trying to take down Team Australia right now, but Salapao taking down all of these players as well. So our team Australia is in a tight situation, my friend.
And actually, I was observing the map. All the compounds are garrisoned, it's all occupied, and as you can see here in the screen, Chinese actor is now alone. Him being alone could maybe get some kills, but it's actually gonna be really hard for him to get the chicken dinner. Again, this is the best time for teams like Dyqarcy and even Kane to step up. This is the best time. And as I was saying, that Chinese actor would be getting a kill from someone in Mongolia. Despite him being alone, he would like to possibly get some kills
Ooh, that is a
after his
nade.
teammate. Would it count?
It will. Oh,
Oh,
I think
did
50
some
HP left.
damage.
50 HP left for Dead Allure, but he's getting damage because he is down already. But look at that. Is Armada is the one who took down Deadly Allure, ladies and gentlemen. So at least 1.4 hour Philippine team right now for Team White Shadows. And he sees one. Trying to go for a second, but Lady Foxy here. Salapao taking down one player, which is revived from Team DYQ. But it's not yet over for him, though. And that is the nade coming out from him. This is going to be a 1v3 situation, a 1v2 situation for Team Lady Foxy. He's the only man remaining for Team Lady Foxy right now. But Salapao needs to be very cautious because there's someone right there right behind him. But hold that thought. It's not yet over for Team Ezo. He sees the three player of Team Thailand, TK, and now Gunjale is the only man remaining from Team Ezo. But the thing is, he's in a tight situation as well because there's someone right there behind him, and it's really up to him on how can they finish off those players from Team Thailand. But here, 1M inside here in the open field right now, no movements at all. The Philippines, which is Team UncLeDrewTV, at the side of the circle. That is the thing for them to do so because this is an open area as well. At least they have 5 smokes. They can pop out smokes, but the thing is, the question is, do they have enough utilities? Do they have enough meds as well, or like any mobility for them to go out of the battle? That's gonna be a hard question for Uncle Drew TV.
True, and I would love to add to that as they have this good confidence and good positioning in terms of the placement. But what you mentioned, if they do have the smokes, but what I saw earlier, they actually had the BRM, the armored vehicle,
Yeah, dude.
just beside them. Actually, that could really sponge up some damage as they're gonna be bouncing out if the circle doesn't favor them. But they're gonna be a huge target for a lot of teams because, as you can see from the map, all of the compound is there except the one under Junjay is the only.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, never mind. It's still garrison. All of the compounds here has been overrun by teams. So
Indeed.
right, it's gonna be really hard to move, especially in the following circle, because aside from the compound, it's gonna be like the mountainside, and that's it. Roadside, open field on the right, mountainside on the left, and it's gonna be like three compounds in the
Oh
middle. So it's gonna be really
no.
hard to move. So as you can see from Team Philippines, they're being trapped right now. Chewy left alone, hoping to get Rai Gaming up, and everyone's just gatekeeping from their own territories.
Right, gaming needs to play very cautious here now. And now Dyqarcy here, the only man mad. Dyqarcy is the only man remaining here for Team DYQ, which is this is actually his team. He is the team captain for this though. And now Salapao still the only man remaining. 27 alive, 11 teams, 19 minutes. This is actually a lot, to be honest. But at least Dyqarcy knows getting tagged here in the water. So let's see if he will be able to stay alive here. Look at that. Look at that drone view though. And Salapao shutting down ZYQ out of the bat. More points for their teams for sure. But now we have Wokboy Gaming. Still no points at this fifth match. But oh, look at that smokes popping out at this point of the map. But I think Killuaa taking down Team OB from Indonesia. But it's not yet over for Team Hong Kong, guys. They taking down two players from Team Philippines plus the nade. Let's see if that will connect. And I think it will not. And now Kane Kappa. Let's see if he can spot out the players from the Philippines out there. Because they're just outside. I mean, they're just out in the open.
Yeah, and right now, them being in the open, they're just sitting ducks. They're just hoping that Haybale would defend them. And actually, the Dyqarcy and Morbid, another contender to get that number one spot, has been eliminated. Again, if Chinese actor survives this and Team Kane gets eliminated, they would still be sitting at number one spot. But now, as you can see, Uncle Drew putting out some smoke walls and hopefully get into the right position as the circle will be closing, and Team One More would just be staying at the open field. But hold that thought. Kane taking out the members from Team Philippines. Kane is putting out the show here. There's just only two members left, but they're really holding
Ooh,
down that open field down south and preventing
Chewy
the
Q.
Chewy to enter.
Chubikyu is taking down one player here, but it's not yet over, guys. We have like a kind of like a more like the like 8 teams now remaining for all for this fifth match, ladies and gentlemen. And now Killuaa, Team Killuaa taking down Translucent and Mits as well. This is gonna be a big thing for Team Killuaa right now because most likely they're gonna be the top contender to win this map. 15 alive at this point of the game right now. Killuaa without using that ghillie suit smartly. I mean, he can take down someone without being able to spot him as well. Plus that suppressor, that's gonna be something for sure. But now Gunjule, he notices there's someone right there. One more, ladies and gentlemen, is just trying to hide behind that haystack. But the thing for Gunjule, he can't even see the head of one more. But the thing is, he is getting tagged from out of nowhere. But look at that, Team SS taking down our friends from Hong Kong. Kane is now over here, and Gunjule is really doing his best just to spot out that player. But we have now Team SS going inside. I mean, going here in the loots of Team Kane round. Kane now, hopefully he will get more equipment for his advantage. But Team Ezo right here is just staying alive. The thing that they did a while ago in the Watchtower just obliterated Team OB right off the bat. That is really outstanding. Plus they're still inside the top 6 teams inside this map. They're really trying to excel and get more points for their team. And now BFW Rampage from Team WG from Australia. Let's see if we can spot out Salapao right here. Just Salapao just trying to stay frosty here, but at least he got that. He's inside the ridge. I mean, he's inside the safe zone. He's at the ridge though, and the thing is, will they spot out Salapao?
And actually, it's gonna be playing smart alongside with a member from Team Wokboy. they're the sole members of their team, and it's gonna be just really smart just to hold it out. Hopefully, teams would be getting each other's horns and eventually landing a good position. And despite not having that much skills, that could actually help them chase the scoreboard. And the four teams running at the four spots are all gone. Dyqarcy, Kane, Morbid, and even our top one team pets are all eliminated, not even entering the top four teams. So that's gonna be open floor, open windows, open for opportunities for all of the teams involved, aside from the teams I mentioned just now.
And now we have Raxel here, the sole survivor of Team Australia. 5 teams remaining, 2 from Killuaa. Three from Killuaa, 2 from Ezo right here. And let's see on how will they get that advantage for him from them, and if they can actually win this. Top 4 teams is now up. Let's see.
And with that, we only have 3v2, v1, v1. They're all just waiting right now. Why? Because there's not much cover. As you can see here, he has the open field to himself and a ridge, but aside from that, there's nowhere else to hide. But on the side of the Killuaa's team, if I'm not mistaken, they have the forest. They would be at the most advantage here, especially in the following circle. But not every tree would be involved, so it's gonna
Look,
put some danger as well on them.
this is Salapao. That is Salapao, I suppose. Yes, that is
Yeah.
Salapao. Is a he got the perfect area though, but the thing is, he's up against 6 players more in this match apparently. But the thing is, for Team Killuaa, they have that advantage because they have 3 more, but look at that team. Wokboy Gaming, BFW Rampage sees 1 there. Will he be able to kill that guy? But I think Team Killuaa from India sees BFW Rampage as well.
And it's gonna be really interesting how they would react to that, because I do believe, like you said, they have seen and got information where the teams are, and let's see how they will react, because we're gonna be entering phase number 8 just in 15 seconds. Now, as what I can see here, Enzo has the ridge. Free Team Wokboy has the Wizard Tower. From Thailand as well has the ridge on the open field gonna be open for a team on the other side, and Team India would be dancing for joy because they have the circle advantage and they have all the cover, leaving the
That
4
is
other
true.
players in the open as it shrinks yet again in
This gonna
30
be
seconds.
Yes, that is true. This is gonna be a so hard thing to do for Salapao to go up, to stand up and win this for sure. But it's really up to them, and how will he do it though? And now Team Killuaa, Lin Xiaopeng, our team from India. Look at that. It's just Salapao and just the BFW Ram. They just side by side.
Yeah, they're just waiting for the circle to close, and right now they just want the placement points. The most important thing here is landing at least top 3, at least,
At least top 3.
and they're we're at the final 4. They're just hoping and waiting one team to get eliminated, but the patience from this player is just insane. They're just waiting it out alongside from team Australia. Now he's popping up. He's popping up. He can't wait to see and know what's happening from above. The Walkboy putting down some smokes, putting the adrenaline shots, being ready to enter the forest, entering this open field. But the thing is, Team India is ready.
Lin Xiaopeng now trying to push, but look at that. Salipao taking down 1 player from Team Australia now, but Gunjule taking down 1 player from Team Killuaa now, and now 50k. Let's see if he can kill all these remaining players. 1v1 versus all, now just trying to revive his team, but that is the nade
Oh
coming
my
out of
god!
Killuaa. What a 2k coming out of Killuaa right now. Plus 2 points for him with the total of 11 points, but it's not an over for him. This is going to be a 2v1 situation. This is Salapao, the only man remaining for Team Lady Foxy. Ladies and gentlemen, let's see if we can still do if he can still do this, though, popping up all those smoke. He still have 4 smoke inside his pocket right now. But the thing is, can he spot down all these players? He is now tagged low HP here on Salapa right now. And look at that. That is the push coming out of Killuaa right now, ladies and gentlemen. But there's someone right there behind you. You need to be very cautious now. Salapao slowly and surely just hiding inside the smokes, popping out all the remaining smokes here in this game. And again, this is gonna be a 2v1 situation. Madara just here from the side, going in for the flag, but Killuaa finishing the kill with the advantage with the 3 men remaining a while ago. 2K as well with the nade. Team Killuaa is still into the game, and slowly and surely, one thing is for sure as well, they're going on the top place real quick.
Yes, and with that, Killuaa would be entering the top 3 spots alongside with Dyqarcy, Morbid, and also Kane. So with them landing that again, we're seeing chicken dinners with double-digit kills, and another team popping off from the shadows. Killuaa taking that chicken dinner for game number 5.
That is a really, really amazing match. And later on, ladies and gentlemen, after the break, it's going to be the last match of the night. So, once again, to all the people who's watching right now, this is the Global Loot League Chicken Dinner or Nothing, featuring our influencers, our streamers. Once again, my name is Vil. Alongside with me is the handsome, sexy Archer Perez. See you in a bit. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, here in the last game, finally, of the Global Loot League Chicken Dinner or Nothing. We've seen all these amazing matches, and now we're down to the last game of the night. We are casting for the day. My name is Vil. Alongside with me is Archer Perez right here, bringing you all the live action that is happening tonight. Archer, what are your final thoughts on the last game?
Actually, it's really amazing how teams are really stepping up because after the back-to-back win
Mm-hmm.
from Pete's, we are seeing emerging teams left and right, like coming from Morbid, coming from Kane, and the last game coming from Team India, Killuaa. And actually, surprisingly, I just saw the scoreboard that Enzo is now at number 2 alongside with Kane, Morbid, and Dyqarcy. So let's wait and see what's gonna happen here at the final game.
And now I think we are now start for our last game of the night in just a few seconds, ladies and gentlemen. And we just want to show you our assets of our game for sure. And now going in last map still here in Erangel, ladies and gentlemen. We've seen how Team P1 stopped the stopped all the tracks of all these teams. But surprisingly, Team P1 is going out of the battle early on.
Yeah. And earlier, like a previous game, like game number 5, uh, they got eliminated by their members really quick. And right now, they're slowing the pace from a very heated
Yeah.
game 1 and game 2. Starting on game 3, they were really, really slowing down, especially in the last 2 games. Maybe if they do get eliminated yet again, and one of these teams, the Dyqarcy, Enzo, Kane, or even Morbid, one of those teams popping off, they might actually get that spot. But the only condition is they have to eliminate Team Pete's one very early.
Yes, it is. That is their goal in this in this game, ladies and gentlemen. And we can see the drops now for all these teams, and we can see 2 teams who dropped at the middle base.
It's
All
gonna
right,
be
just
interesting to see that they're very aggressive now. And again, We might see early bloodshed here very early on.
Here in
It's
Novo
gonna
as well.
be, yeah, Novo having teams from Indonesia just hunting down the prey just there at Novo.
All right, and we're still this is still not yet over, dudes. I mean, this is the stage that they're gonna loot everything up. Well, there's a time as well that they will just trying to test the waters. Well, apparently this is the last match already. Well, this is the time as well that they're gonna be safe.
Yes.
They need to play safe. Well, if ever you really want to win this is the time that the second placer and the third placer needs to go ham. To be honest,
Yeah.
they need to eliminate as much players as they can for them to boost their points up. Well, apparently, as much as they can, they should focus on beating Pete's one. But the
Yeah.
question is, where where is Pete's one? Where
Yeah.
are the team
And
of Pete's one?
with that said, it's gonna be really crucial. Maybe they do pop off, but Pete's staying in the game and having a good position might still actually secure them the top one spot because they still have a 30-point cushion from the second placer. But if game 4, game 5 happens yet again that they get eliminated really early without any kills, again, it's going to be opening up doors for other teams, but they have to pop out and eliminate them. But like you said, thing is, where are they? Maybe they would now play safe to secure that top one spot.
That is true. If ever you are now in the top one, all you have to do is like the thing that we've talked about. If just play passively and at the same time aggressively, and there's a time as well that they should maintain the thing that they have.
Mhm.
It's all about how will they maintain their points,
Yeah,
and if they maintained it, if they maintain that at the end of the match, that is like an easy win for them.
yeah. And they just have to have this mindset not to get greedy. They have not don't go hunting now if you're really wanting that first place spot. Yes, you can still go for the risk and hunt, but at what cost? Maybe you can just hunt at the late game. But right now, it's gonna be too risky for Team T1 to be hunting and fighting other teams because Enzo, Carcy, Kane, Morbid, they're all rising up to the occasion. Maybe they got really heated up really late, but the thing is, they are still waking up from their slumber from game number 2 and 1, and maybe they could actually snatch up that number 1 spot from Pete's one.
Yeah, let's see if that will happen. But look at that. That is the spray down coming up from Team WS trying to spray down Team Killuaa right here. But ooh, that is a big thing for Team Ezo PUBG. Taking down Wolfigar from Team Akko. One of the best player from Team Akko right now. But it's not yet over to Team White Shadows. They know already that there's someone right there below them, which is um uh, Team Killuaa. And again, to all the players who wants to play this tournament, open qualifiers are still open for registration, and top 4 from this day will compete on week number 4. Once again, open registration is still open, and so if you want to join the tournament, all you have to do is like register and hold that thought. Look at that, Kane, something taking down one player from Thailand, trying to go in the second one, but won't be able to get that guy. But at least Team Kane from Hong Kong got one already. Something is really something.
Oh, heck yeah. And actually, I'm loving the development of the teams here. Despite the very, very cold start from game number 1 and 2, we are really seeing promise in the game style and the evolution of Team Evo, Team Kane, Team Morbid, and also Team Kalua, and also the Carson. Like, all of them are evolving from their very, very cold states. And even Acolytic, Acolytic is really ramping up and pushing on the gas. But is it too late for the teams, or is this the comeback of the century?
Well, hopefully there's gonna be a comeback of the century because I really want to see a new team emerging onto the top. But look at that, Kane Kappa taking down one player from Team Akko right now. And if that guy is killed already, that's gonna be a big thing for them for sure. Because one player from Team Aqua is dead already.
Yeah, and they're pushing. They are smelling blood. They're converging in left and right, all angles. Acolytic, the team captain, is now trapped in between the four members of Team Kane, and he will go down in flames, and he will be eliminated here in game number 6.
Oh, look at that. We really like the thing that Kane is doing right now. This is trying to go ham at this point of the match. I mean, they already eliminated three players from Team Akko, and let's see if Twin Max 10 can do something out of nothing. This is gonna be a big thing for him. This is gonna be a tight situation for him to do so as well. He needs to take down all these players, but the thing is, they're just tr- I mean, Team Ezo are just trying to circle down the players of Team Killuaa right now. But Team Killuaa, Lynch is the only man remaining, revived one and trying to revive one player. But the thing, look at that. Ooh, one player of Team Killuaa is flambéed alive. Gunjay kills one. But the thing is, Lynch is still alive here. He will be the savior of Team Killuaa. Lynch is one, but Ezo PUBG says no to Lynch, and Team Killuaa, the winner of the last game, is now dead. It's now over.
Actually, that was a really, really good push from the opposing team. What happened there? They had two down, and they had another team down from their end as well. So they traded off with one down. But when they were trying to get members up from Team Kulua, the accurate nade throws, the accurate Molotovs stopped them, and even the rush in, knowing they didn't get anyone up, was the end of Team Kulua. Despite them landing a chicken dinner, like Bill said, that's gonna be the end of the road for them.
And the end of the road indeed. But the start of something new to Ezo PUBG is really starting right now, ladies and gentlemen. And going back here into the game right now, we can see a lot of teams. Well, the thing for team. Well, the thing for the other team, which is from Team Bangladesh, they're just kind of outside the safe zone, just really far in the safe zone as well. It's really up to them, and they can still win this or just try to stay at the top three though. But Team Kane with a total of 3 kills inside their pocket. Well, apparently they might be able to take down Team Team Killuaa a while ago or
Mhm.
Team Akko, but still they can't spot out where is Tuhin Max 10.
Yeah. And maybe we all know having a split member has its pros and cons, and that's actually one of the pros. Having a spare tire, surviving the wars that happened, hoping to get a good position with that team member. So, as you can see, and you mentioned earlier, like Enzo is really ramping up. I'm actually surprised they are now at the second place position. They came out from nowhere with kills stacking up and having a good position, having consistency, staying up in the top four. They are now at second place, and I would love to see more from them. And sadly, this is gonna be the last game. What they need to do, kill off T1 and get the kills. But sadly, Lady Foxy would be going down from that bridge. And right now, White Shadow trying to contain this compound, trying to circle Enzo, the top number two team here. But there's a good explosion there coming from White Shadow, putting some damage on Tyke. But they're now pushing really hard. But Enzo is now
Oh,
anchoring from the backside. He is the flank side attacker here.
oh, he
And
doesn't know.
White Shadow members are going down left and right. They don't know where it's coming from. It's gonna be
Hana
one more
try
member.
hard. Hana try hard. Easy PUBG are really doing it here for Team WS. But the thing is, Lady Foxy is right there at the right flank of the compound though. But the thing for WS, they really tried though. But the thing is, they doesn't know the positions of Ezo PUBG. They just really caught red-handed and caught off guard as well. For Team White Shadows, 2 men remaining. We have Unforgiven 25 and Tim Mist 007 though. Let's see if he can go James Bond here mode for Ezo Team Ezo. But the thing is, there's there's someone right there on your right, which is apparently Team Thailand. But hold that
Yep.
thought. Look at that. The only man remaining from Team Akko, just doing max taking down one player. Might be able
Ooh,
to get one kill as well for their team. Yes, 1 point
nice.
for Team Akko. Team Acolytic, which is 2 maxed in, despite of him the being the only man remaining for Team Echo. At least he's doing something for their team. But Wokboy Gaming is right here. Team WG from Australia. Where are his opponents? Where are his teammates as well? I think he's gonna go ham inside to go inside that point of the map too. But now, ooh, look at that! Lord Soup taking down one
Ooh.
from Mongolia. MSC Lone Soup is doing it for Team LF. 2 men remaining for them though.
It's gonna just amazing how every team is so different from game number 1 and 2. Everyone's just going at it. No more regrets. They have nothing else to lose as we are at the final game. But the thing is, now White Shadow now stalking and preying on teams from Walkboy, and they know they have some prey in their traps. But the thing is, can they deliver? Can they get the kills? And can they finish off Team Walkboy from that compound?
That's going to be the question for all these teams. But now 13 minutes on the clock, 45 alive in 15 teams. This is kind of a huge number for now. Well, let's
Mm.
see if they can they can be stay safe here in the few remaining minutes of our last match. But it's not yet over for Team Morbid, one of the top contenders for getting the top place. But the thing is, for Team Morbid, their kill count for this map is kind of low though. But ooh, look at that! OmBhe Launch Boy with a spray down. But the thing is, they're getting tagged by Team 1M as well. Team OB here trying to take down one player from Team Thailand, but it's kind of far as well.
I think he did the drop off beside the tree. That's why he got a surprise kill there. While the car was moving, he dropped off just beside the tree, stopping the momentum kill and getting the flank side kill. That's actually amazing. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I understand and saw, and actually benefited them. Actually, I just thought they would just have this killing spree with that shot, but yeah, they turned it around and still got some kills. But right now, as you can see, from Strippy Skip Stream team, they're just trying to garrison your Rozok. But the thing is, there's like 4 or 3 other teams in the same area, and it's gonna be really hard for getting out of said area
Yeah.
because they might actually have a good spot right now. But the thing is, if the circle moves not in their favor, like 3 other teams would be popping out from different houses, and they would be
Ooh,
surprised
look at
of
that
each
Chinese
other.
actor. Chinese actor might poke one. Ooh, nice kill here. Nice skill here for Chinese actor taking down one player from Team WS though. Chinese actor, this is the thing that P1 needs for their advantage. They need to get more players for them to secure that top one. Once again, the top 4 teams in this week will play at the week 4 of our
Yes,
tournament.
representing team our four
Representing team
teams.
one. Yeah,
Yes.
representing week 1 top 4. But look at that shrink. They're onto the safe zone, guys. But now look at that. The player from Dipto from Bangladesh trying to take down one player from Team P1, which is Dream C, but he won't be able to take that or like get enough damage or get a kill as well. But it's hard for him to kill someone that you can't really see. It just maybe just doing some pre-fires, I guess.
Yeah, and hoping to get some reactions from that spot. But right now, a Chinese actor, one who keeps getting kills in every game, now pushing forward. It's gonna be really interesting. It's gonna be really risky too. We have 14 teams here. Again, if they do get eliminated, the doors are wide open. The thing is, they said no. We want some blood. We want some kills. Having 2 members down here, both of them are low from Team Indonesia. They have the high ground. They're raining down. Death from above. They're gonna be eliminating Team Morbid, one of the contenders of taking their spot. They are not backing down. But the thing
Oh
is, guess
no.
what? Who killed them all? The one and only Chinese
Chinese
actor.
actor obliterating. the- that is literally one man squad wipe for team P1, which is Chinese actors really doing it at this game. And for team Acolytic, the 2-hit max might be able to get one more kill, dude.
Despite him being alone, he's still scouting around and hoping to get kills, and he does. Like you said, he might actually get that second kill. And look at that, Team Izo is now at 10 kills.
10
If they
kills here.
if they still manage to take out P1 before they enter top 4, they will be taking the number 1 spot.
Oh,
And
look at
that's
that
gonna be
Ezo PUBG.
11.
11 kills right off the
Oh
bat.
my
Ezo PUBG is
god.
really doing it with 8 kills now inside this pocket right now. And now it's really up to Team P1 on how will they catch up, on how will they get more leads to Team Ezo. But we have Mofre here. And let's see if they can get more kills, but I guess won't be able to do that. But for Team 1M, oh, look at that flam. He's trying to flambe Vacancy alive, which is Muba, but won't be able to catch him as well.
Yeah, and we're seeing the pressure now mounting on all of our teams, and we're gonna be entering phase number 5 in 45 seconds. But right now, what I can see happening here, P1 is in a good position to take home that number 1 spot because there's still four members on the team having 6 kills on the board, and they are really confident in how they're playing right now. Maybe, just maybe, they could maintain it. But if they do get eliminated, Ezo, no doubt would sweep that number 1 spot.
It's really up to them on how will they capitalize
Yeah.
something that
Mm.
they have. But the thing is, the other teams won't let that happen as well. For there's gonna be Team Ezo versus P1 for sure. Who will take home that sweet $400 cash prize for the top one? So look at that shrink as well. That is a big shrink too on that save zone. And now
It's
Jervis on that high ground, looking and lurking for someone to kill here.
actually it favors P1.
It
It
is.
literally favors them unless they get rushed by multiple teams at all at the same time, because they're gonna be sandwiched by more than 4 or 5 teams. But that's the only case if they do push in different times. But right now, Ezo dropping another member from Team Philippines, they might actually get number 12 there. If he confirms it, that's number 12. They're still going. They want that number 1 spot, but the thing is, they are a 2-man short. It's gonna be really difficult to come out here from Rozok, as gonna circle would be closing right on their tails in a couple of minutes.
And now we have Team Ezo right here. Look at that Ezo PUBG getting 9 kills inside his pocket right now.
Yeah.
Gunjlay here with only one, but trying to take down one player from Team Philippines right there. But look at that. SSRP Scheider taking down one player too. And now Scheider, ladies and gentlemen, just trying to loot that uh, that guy. But SkippyStreams right here, too weak. Let's see. But hold that thought on to the next team. Chinese actor. Ooh, that is a sneaky thing to do for Chinese actor. He sees Ezo PUBG. That is kind of far, to be honest.
Yeah, his accuracy is back. His fire is back, and we are seeing the Pete's one team from game 1 and game 2 yet again here in the final game. And as you can see here, Wokboy Gaming having Spider Ducks and Wokboy on FB, still just hoping to get some kills here on the side of P1, just below the water tank. But guess what? They're handling this area really strongly. As you can see, Team P1 has a huge perimeter from the water tank up to the southern houses of Rozok. So it's gonna be really difficult for them to get pushed out or pushed in that spot.
And now that is a spray down coming out of Chinese actor. Might be able to take down one, but I guess the mag is now the mag is now done, but he won't be able to get that guy though. But look at that. Ooh. Lonsub is right there below Chinese actor. Will he be able to get Chinese actor here? I think not.
And if they do, it's gonna be still open doors for members. As you can see, they're at top number 9. If they do get eliminated, they're gonna be still worrying that spot. But the thing is, they're still 4 strong, and they are doing work. Chinese actor with 8. That's basically 2 squads, and we saw earlier he eliminated single-handedly a squad. But there you go. I spoke too soon. He is now down. He is now down by Ilyusov, and it's gonna be really good for the other team still in the game.
But it's
Two members are down as well.
yes, indeed. Dreams is still alive here. 17 alive at this game, ladies and gentlemen. It's not yet over for all these guys. But the thing is,
Oh.
Lady Foxy is now eliminated as well. Ezo PUBG with a total of 13 kills for their team right now. Ezo PUBG just lurking, getting tagged. Ooh, 1 kill for Ezo PUBG. And that guy
Oh
from
my god.
that guy from Mongolia is now over as well. But now from the right, from the left, this is Philippines. And now one more point again from Ezo PUBG with a total of 15 points are their pockets right now. 12 kills for Ezo PUBG. That is something, man.
That's actually amazing. They are now racking kills. They're going for
It's
16.
not yet over. He wants
Going
more.
for 16.
Ezo PUBG wants more.
Oh my god, he's putting up a great show. But the thing is, the sad part is, P1 is still in it.
P1 is still alive.
It is still
that
in it.
That is the big problem for Team Ezo right now, to be honest. In
Yeah.
order for you to get the top place, you need to take down P1. But the thing is, the more Ezo is getting more kills, the more P1 will get more kills as well. And that is the nade coming out of Team Ezo PUBG, but won't be able to catch that player though. Pop that smoke out just to block the view, but he's getting tagged. Look at that Chinese actor finishing off Ezo PUBG. What are you saying? What are you telling us? Are you gonna win this? Chinese actor says no.
That's just like the game closer right there. Literally. That was
On.
the mic drop. That was the hammer to the nail. P1 securing the top spot right there. And not only that, they're not just happy with the top spot. They want another chicken dinner. They're hungry. They have 4 members against 2 from one team, one from other 2 teams. So
Mhm.
they have the advantage. They have the map control. Definitely, they have the huge advantage on taking one more chicken dinner before we close this night out.
Indeed, and as you can see, Jervis trying to scout out all the remaining players here in the just in the middle of the safe zone right there. And I think for sure Chinese actor knows that there's someone right there in front of him as well, just trying to flank them up. But I think this is gonna be a risky thing for Chinese actor, but he doesn't care anymore. They got the top spot already. This is surely
My
the
God.
a win for Team Pete's one. But the thing is, who's gonna get the last chicken dinner of the night? Trying to heal up now. Most likely, just he's just gonna swarm in for sure. Look at that.
Yeah.
And now Chinese actor with the flank sees one, but I think won't be able to pull that trigger. But
Ooh.
Factamad says no to Chinese actor though. Plus, that nade won't be able to get Chinese actor there, but Abdi is right there as well just to help that guy. Ooh, nice kill coming from MOF, taking down the player from P1. But the thing is, we have 9 kills for Team MOF right now. Where are the other players of this team? 3 men remaining for Team P1. But for one at least, we have one more player here for Team 1 more though. But the thing is, for Team Australia, we have one more player as well. So this is gonna be a match between P1 versus versus the yellow team for sure.
Actually, you mentioned earlier a member from Wokboy Gaming is still up.
Mm-hmm.
For me,
Yeah.
the best move is not to shoot. Just wait. Just
Yeah, just
wait
wait.
it out. But the thing is, as you can see here, P1 is actually feeling the pressure from the yellow team here. And despite them having the map control, they are the ones being pressured. But it's going to be really risky. They got on a vehicle. They're going to be rushing in P1. They drop down. They're going to be entering this firefight through a ridge battle. They're expanding their perimeter left and right. But the thing is, they might encounter Team Australia as well. So it's gonna be really interesting who will take home the chicken dinner. They want more blood. They want more chickens, and the map control is now reverting to the yellow team.
It is, and now this is gonna be a tight situation for Team Australia right now, and that is it. Wokboy Gaming is now there, so this is gonna be a 3 versus 2 situation. Team MOF is the only thing here for Team P1 that's stopping them to get that chicken dinner, though.
And Mofre, one of them is down due to dreams, and that's gonna be it. That's gonna be it. Another chicken dinner win for Pets One. And again, not just a chicken dinner, but also with 16 kills, securing that $400 chicken dinner for tonight.
Congratulations to you guys, Team P1. You really proved yourselves that you're really on top of your game, that you really are unstoppable. Look at that Chinese actor getting 10 kills in this pocket. That is an amazing kill for them. Map 1, they got 16 kills. Map 2, they got 18 kills. And now last map, they won the chicken dinner again, plus the 16 kills. They're really one of the teams that you need to look out for onto week 4, because the top 4 teams here in week 1 will play again onto the week number 4 of the GLL chicken dinner and nothing. Archer, what are your final thoughts for this?
They really asserted their dominance. Yes, we did see some teams waking up starting from game number 3 to up to game number 5. But despite that, they were not able to topple over the dominant Kings from the get-go, from game number 1 to game number 2 and up to the final game of game number 6 today. Chicken dinner or nothing. Still, Pets Gaming has assembled the real Avengers. They assembled the strongest team possible tonight. So I would love to see them again at week number 4. How about you? What are your take, and hopefully what we would see possibly in week number 4, Vil?
For week number 4, we've seen already which is who is going to be the top 4 that will join onto the week 4 of our tournament. But it's hard for me to say that because I really want to see all the remaining teams that will complete the week 4 teams, ladies and gentlemen. This is it. I mean, Archer, this is it, man.
Yeah.
The final. I mean, the final match, dude. Do you want to say something before we close off?
Yeah, of course. Again, we want to thank everyone for all of the support, not only for the teams and only for the broadcast as well. And this broadcast would not be possible without SpawnPoint. And I would love to give thanks to GLL for this chicken dinner or nothing series. We're going to be going back next week. So don't go anywhere, and thank you so much again for all of the support. And again, massive thanks to the teams who are participating. With that said, don't forget to register if you want to join. The registration is still open. It's up for grabs, and maybe you're gonna be the one taking home that chicken dinner next week. So how about you? Any final words, Vil, before we close down the show for today?
My final words, of course, thank you very much to all the people who just tuned in. And once again, this is GLL or Global Loot League, Chicken Dinner or Nothing. And this has been your tournament for today. We've seen 16 players battle it out for us on who's going to be the best, but there can only be one. And congratulations to Team Pete's One for bagging that cash prize. Once again, we are your guys for today. My name is Vil. Alongside with me is Archie Perez. Thank you very much for watching. See you again next week. Good night.